Welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you're here live or in the future, it is I, your wandering eye in the sky, keeps us in from seeping in, local friendly angel guy, Seraph. Hello. Welcome, welcome. Hopping back into some Cyberpunk. Because gotta do more gigs, gotta upgrade ourselves more. And cash runs everything around me. We even get the money at dollar bill, y'all. As the Wu-Tang Clan once said. Hop right on in.
Howdy, howdy, Night City. Welcome back.
I'm hoping that awful crunchy audio does not happen again. It didn't happen last time, and I'm hoping it doesn't happen. I had to knock the settings down a lot. What were we doing last time? Oh, there's dead bodies everywhere. Oh, Seraph, what did you get yourself into this time? Got a gun out, just a bunch of dead bodies everywhere. And I don't remember what we did last time. It's been a minute. See, a lot of broken weapons and dead people. Couldn't have been by us though, surely. Junior Pixel, welcome, welcome. Oh, I've been getting into Cyberpunk. I'm a netrunner. Nice. I go for stealth. The couple times I've played this game off stream, I always go for stealth, and I'm going for a Sandevistan stealth build. It's so fun. It is so fun when you get good enough at it to just pause time and take out everybody before they have a chance to react. Feels so good. Massive Dragon, hello. Welcome, welcome, hello. Go kitten. Welcome, welcome. I dozed off and I'm waking up to man tits. Life is good. Oh. You know, some people want bacon and eggs. Some people want coffee like me. Some people just need a nice big handful of man titty. It's complete. The day started off right. Warrior Bambi, always there for you, goat. And Junior Pixel, stealth is cool, but it doesn't help for bosses, does it? In and of itself, no, but I prefer handguns. Especially for stealth. So you beef up handguns and stealth. That's like the one weak point. It's not so great for dealing with bosses. But it can be great for dealing with bosses if you work the handgun route. Let's see. I think we're trying to do more gigs. I'm trying to upgrade my Sandevistan to be as awesome as possible, to get the one from the show, from the anime. And in order to do that, we have to have a nice reputation, a really high reputation, and then also a lot of money, and then also some stuff that makes it work even better. We need to complete... Where's Renee? Regina, I mean, right here. We have to complete her gigs. So let's do... that mark? I don't think it did. Okay. I guess it did. Now I gotta get off this roof somehow, because I don't remember how we got up here to start. Probably put the gun away too. That might be a good idea. Univer Pixel. Stealth Netrunner sounds fun, or body plus technical ability. It can be. I tried Netrunner, so I played Cyberpunk when it... not when it first came out. When it first came out, it was a very buggy mess. But then when it got patched and fixed up, then I played it in that version. But it was before they nerfed a lot of things, so it was ridiculous. Netrunning especially was like so ridiculously broken. You could just like hack one person. And if you had the right like perks and abilities attached, you could just like infect an entire building full of people, and they'd all pass out before you could before they could do anything. You just walk in and take whatever you need. It was great. Edward Art, boobs. Welcome, welcome also. Yes, I concur. Boobs are in fact pretty... yeah, boobs. Juniper Pixel. I don't like using smart weapons because it sounds like cheating. That is like... I never liked not netrunning. I never liked smart weapons because it kind of just takes away the fun. The gunplay in an RPG like this Just in general, I like the good, like, aspects of gunplay. So when you take that away with a smart weapon, it's kind of boring. Because I've seen people use it, and it's kind of cool visually, but it is just a pain to, like, you know, like, you just aim and you shoot, and it's really boring because it's gonna hit targets. I like the aiming part. I like the accuracy. It's always fun. Especially when you're, like, halfway across, like, an area, and you just snipe somebody with a single pistol round. It's great. You feel awesome. You feel like a Deadeye. Enjoyable. Could just be me, though. Junior Pixel. That's how Netrunner should be. Cannon strength. That's a good point. That's a terrifying concept, too, that Netrunners you just hack people's, like, brains. That's how they operate. Hold on, there's an assault in progress. Go kitten. Boobs! Yes! Boobs. Everybody likes those. Where Bambi, I want to do a boob donation. Somebody may want to do a boob acceptance, perhaps. I don't know who, but someone. Jupiter Pixels. I love the Johnny Silverhand sections. His pistol is so cool. It's so cool, but by the time you get it, it's so nerfed. Like, in the memories, it's so powerful and it's awesome to use, but in-game, when you finally get it, it's just such a letdown. Which I guess makes sense, but, I mean, it's endgame. Why not just let people breeze through the game with it? There's a thug. Who else is there? That guy. Oh, not that guy. There. Okay. One there, one there, one there, one there. Okay. Let's see. How are we gonna do this? Jupiter Pixels. I'm playing on max difficulty, so it hurts more. Ugh. I think I'm doing like normal or hard. I think normal. I might have done hard actually, because I don't remember. I've beaten this game once, so I might have challenged myself with hard. I could never do max difficulty. That's just... I play games to have fun. I feel like difficulties for me at that point is just hurts. Okay. Might be a bad idea. Purple Sheep Dude, the Bambi, the boob dealer. Where Bambi, don't fight guys. I have enough for everyone. Jupiter Pixel, the game is too easy, lol. I tried playing on just hard, but combat started to get boring. It can. That's why I like the stealth, because it adds that extra layer of a challenge.
There's an animal here! Show yourself if you got the balls.
There we go. Oh, son of a bitch, I got wanted. So the pistol I love using the most is the Seraph, but I forget that one of the things that it can do, that's the most annoying perk about it, is that sometimes the rounds it shoots will explode. And as a result, you might hit innocent people like that, like I just did. It is such a pain in the ass when you don't mean to hit people, because it ruins your stealth. Which is why I'm trying to find another good pistol to start using. Come on. Forget about me. Let's go. Okay, perfect. Edvil Art. I sayonara Ed... My boobs almost 2 years ago. Oh, I see. Nice. If you didn't want them. Nice. Good going. If you didn't want them. That was a choice. Some people don't have a choice with that, and it's kind of sad. But if that's what you wanted, then that's good on you. Please make that... Yes. Okay. Call the car back. We're not going to run that far. Jupiter Pixels. On max difficulty, combat feels more strategic, or more like hiding behind a wall and spamming net hacks and monowire hits. It's a good... I could see that. But... that's why I kind of like the stealth, because it's just that for me, at this level, it's the right mix of, like, strategy and also challenge. Because then when things go to hell, you have to kind of, like... even when they don't go to... oh, come on. Even when things don't fall apart, you still have to, like, be quick, because there have been times where you almost get caught, and you have, like, a small window of time to shut everyone up before they sound the alarm. And that's where it's, like, fun. And that's where having the Sandevistan helps, because it gives you just a couple seconds more to get everything under control. Alright, Bambi, get them off my chest, please. That will art, I would if I could. Purple sheep, dude. Imagine keeping them after. I don't know. Well, I don't have... I can't get them. I don't have those to cut off, but, like... I don't know. Maybe you could. There's some people who get to keep parts of them when they get taken out. Maybe you could keep that. I don't know. It's yours. It came from you. Why not? That's what I'd assume. Oh, that's an officer. Slow down. Oh, boy. Oh. Like in a jar or something? Yeah, just have 2 jars with them floating in them. You could look at them sometimes. And go, that came from me. Gokin, God, I love man-tits, y'all. Please now, just craving them. You can find that online. I almost crashed again. Right in here. Juniper Pixels. Convert them to booty implants. It's all fat, right? That's a good point. You could do that.
Need you to bring him to me. If he puts up a fight, you're cleared to use force. Like I said, he's stubborn. Deets attached.
Oh, I just remembered this. I think I know exactly what gig this is, and net running would be so much easier to do this with. Oh, boy. Purple sheep dude, because I very much doubt hospitals let you just leave with biohazard for no reason. Well, I mean, if they sanitize it, put it in a hermetically sealed jar, and you can't open it. Maybe. They let you keep, you know... You could maybe keep, like, a pickled punk, if you want. Well, actually, that was a long time ago. I don't know if they let you do that anymore. That might not be a thing that they allow. Go kitten. Bambi, I'll pay shipping. Just send them my way. Just to look at them. Just a look. Purple sheep Dinoko, don't. Not the amino thing. Okay. I say doesn't like people that like to kick the hornet's nest. Okay, so if I remember this gig, there's basically there's a security system we have to sneak through. And it would be a lot easier if you could hack, but we can't, so... Oh, okay, that was easier. Like, see, there's a fucking... There's a tripwire right there we gotta turn off. Let's see. How do I... Drink that. Eat the half-eaten hot dogs. It's free. Worried Bambi. I've seen people make earrings with their nipple after top surgery. I wouldn't... Okay, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that, only because... Oh, wait, hold on. We could use this. Because the sanitation thing. Even if you did sanitize, I'd feel weird knowing my nipple is just dangling right near my ear. If I had nipples, but... I'm a Seraph. I don't really have body parts. There's that. Because, see, if we could hack, we could just turn this off right now. But we can't, because we can't hack. So we have to hope we can get over to that thing and turn it off manually. Or sneak past it really, really fast. Gokin. Oh, of course, only look at them. Listen, I was a kid. Maybe it wasn't my brightest moment. I don't know what you're referring to, and I don't know that I want to know. That might be a piece of lore I'm not ready for. Okay, there's another turret there. There's a trip mine there. I think there's a trip mine there. So we got to get over there, and we got to get past this fucking labyrinth of death traps. Which, again, if I could hack, this would be so easy. But I cannot, so we're going to have to wing it. That's off. No, okay. Alright. Go kidding. I may or may not have shared my address like it was candy on Aminaz. Oh, that's right. I have heard about this. Never mind. I'm sorry. I've heard about this. Yeah. I think you mentioned this before. Purple Sheep Dude. The other day, all of us were talking in the Discord, and Goat casually mentioned she used to drop her address on strangers. Yeah, I remember that. I don't think I was in the Discord, but I heard about this. Okay. Oh, we can disarm this. Perfect. Oh, okay. That thing's, yep, looking right at us. If I go invisible, can it? Worry, Bambi, drop it to me. I won't do anything. Usually when someone says, you can trust me with your address, I won't do nothing. I'd be concerned. That thing is looking right at us and it doesn't rotate. If I go invisible... Okay. It helps that, okay, the fucking cloak does nothing to help. Oh! Ooh, it's right there. Okay. That one I think rotates. Worry Bambi. I'm surely not a very good stalker. Never. I would never do that. Gokin, V and Renan already have it, and I've yet to be molested, so I mean... well, I mean, you know. If you bet on roulette and you win on 0 2 times in a row, surely you'll win a third time, right? You can only keep winning. Worry Bambi, I just found someone's address by looking at their necktie. That's nothing. That's that's Jason Bourne. You should be working for whatever the Canadian equivalent of the, like, FBI is. That's pretty fucking impressive. It's like Sherlock Holmes.
Then they packed up their cameras and forgot all about you.
Motherfucker.
And get this. Those implants, we ain't getting back. Replaced them with these first-gen pieces of garbage.
Fucking so much for stealth. You don't know I'm here. Forget about me. You don't know that I'm there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Stupid. You can't see me back here, can it? Forgot about me for now. We'll wait a little bit. Gokin, of course I won. V and Renan are amazing. They are. That's very true. I worry Bambi. For my defense, it was a uniform necktie. Okay, but still, it's pretty impressive. I think. Goat Kitten. I wish I was sucking V's dick right now. Well. Purple Sheep Dude, you wish you could magic school bus. You wish you could magic school bus life and get in her system. Oh, I see. Like that episode. Every cartoon, at least in America, I'm sure Canada has a similar trope. Every cartoon has an episode where it's like,
They did us dirty, yo. Took everything from us.
hold on, I gotta. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I had to sneak and do that. I had to focus. But I feel like every cartoon has at least one episode in America where they go into someone else's body. I don't know why that's a recurring trope. I just remember seeing a lot of episodes from a lot of cartoons like that when I was a kid. I don't really know why that was like a common idea that everyone just did. I think... I don't want to say we're home free yet. I don't think we are. Absolutely, God, please. Where at Bambi? Knew the general area, looked up universities, looked for the logo, found the school, just looked at their website for the location of the residents, and boom. Now I know where they live. Shouldn't share too much info with me. I'm too much of a curious person. And this is why I say live in heaven and I don't reside on earth, obviously. But, you know. There's a reason VTubers don't, like, usually give out a lot of information, and it's because people like Worry Bambi, malicious or not, exist. Not that Bambi's malicious, I don't think they are.
You a corp?
Oh, shit. Hey, buddy.
Or I shoot.
Hey.
Not a fucking suit.
Hey, man. Let's
Regina
calm down.
Sandy. Regina.
There we
Tell her
go.
she can get fucked. That loaded.
Yeah, was that gun loaded? It shouldn't be, right, pal? Surely it's not. Oh. It was.
Why the suicide threats, huh?
Thought you were a corpo. Sent to silence me.
So you would have died anyway.
But on my own terms. You bastards control everything.
Yo, kid, I want to be in V's body so bad. I'm bulging. It's hard as a rock. Oh,
Tell
no.
Regina that too.
What was she, dude? Bambi's gonna reverse engineer your Seraph School diploma picture. I really, really hope not.
Where's your interview on the way up?
Started broadcasting the
Just
moment
a school
you
up here in
showed
heaven,
on
one of many.
It wasn't finished.
For
not
angels.
Like I wanted it, but at least people
Go
got
kitten. Suicide gonna come. He didn't even do it. He just threatened to. He didn't actually.
There's a death warrant.
He was
out
close
for
to
you,
it.
But you probably already knew that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I could give a shit too. But Regina wants to help you out.
Help me out? She's the one who needs help.
You should help her then.
She was the best media I knew. Shit, she was my mentor. And now? Sold right out. But I won't be bought. Not me.
Put never ever sold out on your tombstone.
Regina was your mentor?
Not just my
Full sheep dude goat comes suicidally.
best war reporter in Night
The
City.
any other way too?
Then she turned fixer.
Yeah, like I said, sold out.
Oh.
Things used to be different. The media's word fucking meant something. We tracked those sons
Could knock 'em
of
out.
bitches every dirty move. And now, you can prove Halt's in Arasaka's pocket. And nobody gives a flying turd fuck.
Dying's not gonna change anything.
Come on, let's go. You go the way of the gonk here. Won't change a thing.
Running won't change anything either. I'll manage without your
Yo,
help.
kid, I literally come
It's
every
all
time I see you hear the word suicide. So is Red Mist your favorite creepypasta?
don't know
The SpongeBob
Jack.
one?
You got an itch for the truth, don't you? If you want to know who Regina is now, what she really fights for, just go and see her.
Yeah, go do that.
At the very least, it'd mean a lot to her. Max?
Come on. Come on.
Talk to her. That's it.
There you go.
That's all I ask.
Okay. Just gotta download a few things.
Do what you gotta do.
Worry Bambi. The fact I constantly have an open tab in my head that is trying to figure out what Sarah looks like. I don't want to know, but a part of me, well, my brain wants to, and is usually working hard on knowing. It's like those cop profile recreation. Oh, like police sketches? Cooking Bambi might be more schizo than me. Real sheep dude, why? To be fair, credit where it's, like, where it's due. I feel like that's kind of a common thing with a lot of VTubers. That no matter who they are, there's a part of you that just wants to know exactly what they look like. And, you know, like Hololive, there's people who want to know what they look like, even if it's like, you know, it's a common understanding if you're a VTuber fan, you shouldn't know. Like, it's not, if they don't want to tell you, they're not going to tell you. But that said, I don't blame you. I've had moments like that too. There's VTubers I'm a huge fan of, and I'll be like, I wonder what they look like IRL. And I won't go out of my way to figure it out, but there's a part of that curious part of me that's always like, what? I wonder. Like, how close to their model do they look like? That sort of thing. But I won't go out of my way to like actually find out. I don't really want to know. There's just a curiosity, like I wonder what they look like.
What's next? Champagne? Black market synth cigars?
No time to waste. Let's go.
Take care, Max.
Open your trunk. Drive off. Someone's I left it open. You look stupid now. Where did Bambi? I have a police sketch of what you look like in my brain, but I don't want to know.
That stubborn mule. Looks like I'm up to bat with him now. Gig closed.
But yeah, like I don't actually want to know what VTubers look like, but there's a small part of me that like it's like curious, you know? Like I don't know how to describe it. I don't genuinely want the answer, but there's a part of me that's always curious, like, you know, what do they look like? Oh, I could take all of them out so fucking easily right now. This could be over so quickly, and it will be. There we go. Got them all. Where'd Bambi? Fun fact, there's actually a lot of chances I might end up schizo at some point, genetically speaking. It is a genetic thing, possibly, yeah. For now, it hasn't skipped even one generation. I'm sorry to hear that. At least you know that. That's like, there's some solace in knowing. Like, if you know you're schizophrenic, then at least you can, like, get the help. There's some people who just never, ever know. Which must be terrifying. Which makes, you know. Gokin, then you can join the club. Well, there you go. So you're not alone. I don't think anyone in the Finn family runs the risk of schizophrenia. Granted, you know, angels are a little different, so who knows? Maybe. I don't think we do. Come on, you can make that jump. Weak shit you're doing. Oh, we have to collect our reward. I didn't even realize. Where'd Bambi? Hey, at least I don't take drugs. That's good. You shouldn't. Drugs in general are bad. Smoking and drinking, and I drink more often than I smoke, but still, both are bad. You shouldn't do either of those. But if you're gonna do a vice, at least keep it to something like that. Drugs are... I don't get it, man. That's a terrifying, terrifying thing to get into. Don't do those things. You shouldn't drink or smoke, but if you're gonna have any vice, I don't know, keep it to that. Go kitten, Bambi, can I ferment your tits and make them into a strong drug and have that be my drug of choice? It'd be very limited. It's a limited supply. I guess, I don't know if that makes it better or worse. Where Bambi? Hell yeah, bro. Do whatever you want with my tits. There you go. Massive Dragon, my genetics aren't good either, I feel ya. I think my genetics are decent. I think. That's why I say that, but at the same time, that's also why I tend to preface things like, as far as I know. You know. Things are decent, I think. I very well could be wrong. That could be a terrible, terrible misjudging on my part. As long as you know what the issue is, then you can treat it. That's a good thing. But there's a lot of people who don't know, and they just deal with it. It's really sad. Purple Sheep Dude. One of my only fears with my genetics is my wrists. Oh, like a predisposition for, like, articular issues? I could see that. That would suck. Especially if you're, like, a creative type and you do, like... I know you crochet, but I know that would not be fun if you had wrist issues. Where Bambi? Me and Massive getting all together, looking at each other and just laughing because we were talking to each other in our brains through telepathy. There you go. There's some fun in that. Edwell Art. Well, yeah, I'm already doomed with eczema and a hidden... Oh, swelling, I see. I don't think I have... I think I might have eczema and I don't know it. There are some times when I take a shower, because I shower every day, like a good clean Seraph.
Hey.
But
Maelstrom
sometimes I
Crematorian van.
like
They're
get a
holding
burning
it in one of
spot
their
on my
hideouts.
arm and it's not fun.
Address
It's
I
very
attached.
annoying.
Go there and nab the shard from that van. Other words, you're klepping from the kleppers. Need more info? Scan the attachment.
Right. We're thieving. Purple Sheep Dude. I use them so much for drawing, knitting, and literally everything I do, and those are all things that can worsen it. And both my grandma and my mom have carpal tunnel issues. You gotta stretch them out. You gotta do exercises with them. Oh, that's the important part. Is you don't want to do too many repetitive motions. I'm fear I might be a very bored grandma if I get it too. Yeah, that's never fun. Hopefully that never happens. Go getting fake news. VTubers don't shower. Oh, shit. I'm going to break the stigma. I'm going to break the stereotype. I shower. Really, I don't... Okay. So, if you don't know, speaking of VTubers not showering, what is it? That VTuber convention, Offkai, is happening this weekend. And my VTuber mentor is over there. Doing, I think he's advertising a card game he made, which is, but like I've heard so many stories about people who go to anime conventions just fucking stinking, and I don't get it. It's like, people there stink. You know it's gonna be a problem. Why don't you take a fucking shower? You're playing into the stereotype. You know what I mean? Why? It's not that hard. I get it. Some people, maybe they're depressed and they don't have the motivation. Okay, I get that. Maybe I'm off base on this. Maybe I'm wrong on all this. Maybe I'm the guy who doesn't know any better and I'm just being ignorant right now. I find it hard to believe an entire convention center full of people do not have the motivation to shower because of depression. That can't be the case. Maybe I'm wrong and all of depression is just located in one anime convention. Not true. I hope that's not true. I think some people just need to wash their ass a little more. It's not that hard. That's what I think. Worry Bambi, did you all know bananas are really sharp? Can be, depending on the banana. Purple Sheep, dude, no. Anime conventions are disgusting, but not everyone, of course. I know, not everybody, but I mean, like, some people. Like, I just don't get it. However, people who smell bad smell stronger than people who smell good. That's a good point. Like, even if half of the convention just stinks, then yeah, that probably offsets things. Just, I don't know, man. I shower every day, sometimes twice a day, if I just feel a little dirty. Seraph, we're angels. We're pure. We take our cleanliness very seriously. Because otherwise, a god would smote us. Part of the deal. Worry Baby Sheep. My bro, after the first convention, Sheep's mom doesn't like my brother's sins. Oh. And I get wearing a cosplay all day, if it's not a very... You know... If you're wearing a cosplay and it's not very breathable, I guess is the term, then I can understand maybe, you know, that can't be avoided, but still, if they make deodorants, you can take a shower. There's things you could do. There's steps you can take, I think. Purple Sheep Dude, this idiot took off his shoes in the car with closed windows. Why... After like 48 hours of straight cosplay. Okay, that... Alright, I don't like this person either. Why would you do that? If you get into my vehicle smelling like that, I might also have problems. Why... I don't ever take off my shoes unless I'm like in the comfort of my room. And even then, that's if. Like, why? Worry Bambi, after a 3-day convention where he wore the same... Again, okay. I'm sorry. Again, why the same sock? You can get more than one pair of socks. If I... You know what I mean? Look at me. I wear the same suit all the time. I have a bunch of these in my closet. This isn't the one suit I wear all the time. This isn't the one suit I put on the human skin suit. I have a lot of them, and I go through and I rotate them so that I don't, you know, stink. You don't have to have one pair of socks. You can have more than one. You can have as many socks as you would like. There's no limit on that. Unless you live in, like, North Korea, there's no limit on how many socks you can have or wear in a day. If you want to wear socks and change them out on an hourly basis, guess what? If you can afford to do that, if you can afford 24 pairs of socks, guess what? Nobody's going to stop you. There's no rule in society that's going to make you, that's going to say, no, human, you have to wear this exact sock. No. Like, why? At that point, you're just fucking, you're nasty. You're nasty. Nasty, nasty. The fuck? Purple Sheep, I don't think he even took a shower. He just put on deodorant. Yeah, sometimes I remember stuff like that, but I'm like, damn, he's my friend. Go kitten. Dear Lord. Exactly. Like, why?
Fucking iced him. Calm down, okay?
That just doesn't make sense to me, man.
This is just between us, you hear? So now I'm covering for that jackass.
Okay.
You're not.
We have to get in here. If there's any takeaway from that rant chat, it's wash your ass. You can do that every day with ease. If there's nothing else you ever do in your day, at least make it wash your ass. That's the one thing you should do. It's good for everybody around you. It's good for you. It helps you out. It makes you feel better. Good and feels good and is good for you. I don't think there's quite literally any downsides to washing your ass every day. It's like drinking. Okay, well, even then, you can drink too much water. Well, actually, no. It's really hard to drink too much water. Drink water. Do that too. Worry Bambi. Bro, my ex was addicted to my bro's ass. Well, that's how good his ass is, apparently. Apparently. Purple Sheep, supposedly, yeah. His friend also has the greatest ass of the gang, girls included. So I guess stinking doesn't matter if you have good cake. Well, can't argue that without sounding like a fucking... I was gonna go on a rant. I was gonna go on a tangent. Like... But... I didn't want to... Go kitten. Man, Redding is just getting on me to drink water. I can't escape it. You never will. You drink water. I prefer a stinkless cake, thank you. Purple Sheep, dude, let the voices win. I was gonna say... How do I word this? Like... I take my leg days seriously, and I also wash my ass, because it's really not that hard. It doesn't matter how big it is. Unless it's artificially changed, then you should be able to wash your ass. Just because you have a big bakery, not mean that that bakery cannot be well maintained. It can be, and it should be. No excuses. I don't think I have the biggest ass in the world, but, you know. Easy to care for. It's not that bad. Oh, his head turned into a fucking mess. Can I do this real quick?
Think you're clever, huh?
Close it, 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 close it. Don't let us see their dead friend. Edwell Art. My boyfriend, when he heard wash your ass. He should hear it. He should hear it loud and proud. That's something you should scream from the rooftops. Tell everybody. Wash your ass. And do it every day. At least once. This conversation is hilarious. I will die. It would be less... Do you know what would make it less funny? If it wasn't such a fucking prevalent problem for people.
I'll be your friend.
Gokin, I don't think my hoe is paying attention to stream. I keep laughing at shit and he'll just go, huh? And I have to explain. Purple Sheep Dude, the one, did you wash your ass today meme? Should be a question you ask people on the daily.
It's just a matter of time, motherfucker.
He did make that meme. I see. I thought you said he did wash his ass. I was gonna say good. Good. That's a good thing to hear. Should always be.
Come on. I'll be your friend.
I can't shoot the cameras out because then it makes everyone suspicious like instantly and it makes them want to fight. Can I? I got him. I can't get them from here, damn it. Wait, baby, I can't concentrate on my Facebook post when we were talking about my pro. Ed Willard, he did watch his head. Okay, good. Good for him. Good for him and everyone around him. Don't you appreciate him more for doing that?
I'll be your friend.
You're a pixel. Nobody here would happen to be fluent in Game Maker Studio, would they? No. I'm barely fluent in OBS. Unfortunately. Oh, there's another enemy somewhere, and I just killed him in front of his friend. Son of a bitch.
Last place and that's it.
Purple Sheep Dude. For real, though. Being in line to meet a voice actor at a con and just feeling bad for the voice actor because you can smell the person in front of you is very sad. That's the thing, too. Like, if... let's say down the line, right? Seraph, I become a big name in the world of YouTubing. Big enough to where I'm doing, like I go to a con, and I would do it in disguise, because I don't want people to know me, so I do it completely in disguise, right? If I was in disguise, and there's a fan booth somebody made for me, and I just pretended to be another fan just walking around, and I found out that everybody hanging around that booth stunk like shit, because they didn't wash their ass that day, I'd honestly be a little disappointed as a content creator. I'd be a little sad as a VTuber if I found out all of my fan base does not shower on the daily. Not like some are depressed. Like I said, I get that. If it's quite literally nobody showered, I'd feel like I did something wrong as a content creator. I've done something wrong to influence the people that are fans of mine. Kitten, I'm gonna roll around in dirty laundry before going just to traumatize you.
Little chicken shit.
Not only do I find out who Goat Kitten is, she also stinks, and I'd be like, well, fan. This is the culture I've cultivated.
The fuck?
Yeah, look at your friend. Just kidding. Don't.
Think you're clever, huh?
How many fucking people are here? There we go. Oh boy. Massive Dragon. Yolis Kanayen is Ware. That war. I'm butchering this. Yolis Kanayen is Ware Repartion de Vitre. Purple Sheep Dude. I promise it won't be me. I literally shower right before stream every day. Worry baby. I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm a tiny bit gross. At least you apologized. As butchered this. Edward, I smell good, I promise. Okay. See? So, for the most part, we're doing good here, I think. Go Kitten. Go reveal, and I smell like months worth of laundry. I showered earlier. I have proof. Wait, no, it's okay. I take your word. I don't know what proof you have, but it's okay. I take your word for it. You don't have to show proof. Massive Dragon. I'm literally in my bath right now. That sounds nice. Taking a bath. I haven't done that in a hot minute. I shout. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Matt, I wash each other day. Edward Art. Dude, I showered during the stream. I had my speaker with me. Beat me, man. Oh. I fucking knew he was gonna see me. Fucking stupid. Goat kid, wait, my proof is being slow. Uh-oh. What's you do? Goat can't piss while Sarah talks and y'all are naked. The different strokes for different folks. Ooh, don't get caught. Renan, welcome, welcome. She showered. I was there. Okay, well, there's proof. There you go. My proof. I summoned him. You just like dragged him along so you could be like, yeah, she showered. I promise. Okay, I can turn this off. I can turn this off. Go. Master Dragon, I'm in water, soapy water. I beat you. There you go. 9 grand. Let's go. The fuck do you mean? There. I think everyone's dead. No one's gonna catch me. I said proof they can vouch for my cleanliness. Master Dragon. Well, there you go. Nice bathroom wall, massive. There you go. Where Bambi? Nah, once I tried going to the bathroom during the stream and I had to take my headphones off because it was awkward. Is it? I guess it would be kind of awkward if you just hear, like, this voice talking to you while you go to the bathroom. I could make it worse. I could just be like, if you were in the bathroom right now, I could just be sitting here going like, so, how's your piss? Is it going good? You know, is it all coming out good? I hope it is. Wouldn't want it to be difficult. So, I hope you're having a good piss right now. Okay, I'll wait. Just make it really awkward. Master Dragon, I farted and made bubbles. Well, we all gotta have our fun somehow, I suppose. Kid Parasitical Dragon. And inflation needs to be present too. That's what makes them parasitical. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being broken down to just like being a furry fetishist? Like, I don't know anything about Pyrocynical aside from the fact that he is a furry that likes inflation. That's about all I know with them. Oh, too far! That's the extent of what I know about Master Dragon. Can't do this. Can't do anything. Shoot fire in the bathtub. Right, Bambi, you telling me I should drop my Bants when I'm eating Sarah? No. Talking how I couldn't get naked while you're eating Sarah. I see. No kidding. My holes remain covered when Sarah's around. I guess that's good to know. Ambrose, welcome, welcome. What did I arrive to? Conversations about bathroom hygiene, I think. And habits, I suppose. Okay, now just imagining someone saying they're arriving when they... That's what British people do. That's how Brits get down. Or so I've heard. They say, like, great heavens, they're arriving. What do I know? I'm not a Brit. That's what I've heard British people do. Say they're arriving. Master Dragon. Or no, Purple Sheep Dude. Master Dragon sent us a photo in her bath. Where Bambi? One of my exes did that. Oh. Master Dragon, yo, I'm sorry, I won't miss stream or go to bed dirty. And there you go. I mean, it's fair. I'm glad you don't go to bed dirty. And I'm even more glad you don't miss stream. If you do, that's okay. If you miss my stream to go take a bath, I would never hold that against you. If it's a choice between watching me live or taking a bath, take a bath. That's what I say. I probably should be fair, but I just do it before personally. I just know I wouldn't want to type and then wet my phone. Point. It's always annoying and it fucks up. You're like touching the screen, everything's all wrong. Oh, he doesn't know we're here. A little unnecessary, but got the job done. Master Dragon didn't have the time. I arrived home at 9:26. I see. Adolard, I'm listening to your vocal. My vocal. Good vocal. Turn that shit off. Gokin, I can't lie. I'm in the phone in the shower decently often. I've had full text conversations mid-shower. Once I was talking to Matt so long mid-shower, I ran out of hot water. Yeah, I would get that phone wet and it would end horribly. I could never. I used to have earbuds I would listen in the shower with. I'd listen to stuff in the shower with them. But they got water damaged over time. And they weren't expensive, so I wasn't too upset, but I learned pretty quickly, like, I should stop doing that, because it's not going to end well. It's just going to break. Purple Sheep Dude, massive vocal. Ah, I see. Let's see. Master Dragon, I have a towel next to me. Where Bambi? Oh no, I just remembered it was even worse. He would yell, Jacques? Oh. Ew. Ew indeedy. Purple Sheep Dude, does this guy still have a pulse? We could fix that. Is that really what... Is that a way to say that in French? I don't know. Juniper Pixels. Managed to fix my issue from before. Yippee. Nice. One of the tutorials I used for something had an issue. So the teacher was wrong. It can happen. Purple Sheep. No, it's not. It's not. He's just a weirdo. Where Bambi? He's like a 5-minute drive away from here. Please, let's go kill him. In Roblox, of course. Oh, fuck. We're too stupid to do that. Oh, that dude's fucked up. Look, I don't understand how cameras in this game work, because look at this shit. Okay, usually that activates, like, security. Maybe they fixed that in the update and I never noticed. But I never shoot cameras. People freak the fuck out when you do that. Go kitten. I'm... A Purple Sheep Dude. It's kind of like saying I'm busting climax. Like, you can, but why the fuck would you? I don't know. I don't do that shit. I'm a VTuber. I don't be having sex. That's gross. I thought sex was a fake thing. I didn't think people actually did that. That's nasty. I thought that was just like a joke people said. Why would anyone do that? Ew. Oh. Is that what I needed? Just that? Alright. I've sufficiently ended all of the lives in this area. Worry, baby. It's like saying I'm a bust. Gokin. What? Normal people don't say I'm throwing thick cream. You're making white. Is that something else people say? Do they say that you make white? That you're making... What's the thing I said? You're making cumsies. People don't say that. Is that not, like, romantic? Excuse me?
I'm about to blow.
They say that too. See? That's something people say. Is that not romantic? I don't know romance. All I know is heaven and ball. Ambrose. Dude I went to school with said he... The fuck? A dude I went to school with said that he'd just say, I'm gonna LeBron James. What the fuck does that mean? He's gonna LeBron James. He's gonna make white.
Thanks for the shard. Sure it'll come in handy. Gig
Word
closed.
Bambi. And the worst is most Canadians here probably know who I'm talking about. Oh. Sound better. Good thing I am not. Oh! There's an assault we can join in on. I mean, stop. Oh, most Canadians here. I thought you meant most Canadians in the nation of Canada. I was like, damn, you know some fucking powerful people. Didn't know you were talking to so many... Such a famous person. I thought you meant like all of Canada. Wait, what did she say? Know what you are, V? The best merc Eddies can buy in Night City. Keep it up and you'll have the city wrapped around your little finger. Gigs headed you straight your way. Oh, yes. Edwell Art. OMG, not related, but guys, when you go to... Must say that you're saying goodbye to a friend. It's hilarious. Like when you flush, you say bye-bye. Go take a shit. Say bye-bye to it. Watch it leave. Stare at it. Okay. Oh. Could I? No way. Is there only these?
Toy toys, ex-cons, kids who just rolled into town, badges on the run. Those are the easiest.
Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
Goals with nowhere to go.
Enter the line for you!
Okay, I missed.
You're here! I know you are!
Okay, that's everybody. Alright. That was a little botched, but I got most of them without getting caught. That could have gone a little bit better, but it worked. Alright, I think that's everybody. I really gotta get rid of some of these weapons. Okay. Anything else to steal? Where's the, Oh. Wait, no, that's the mission. Oh, is this it? Oh, here we go. Perfect. I think that's everything. Alright. Gonna keep doing missions for Regina here. 19, 21, 2. Okay, so I think after these three, we'll do these three. There's one more that we have to do, and then we'll get a special piece of gear from her. That's really going to help us out with the Sandevistan build. That's going to be ridiculous. But first, I think I have a lot of weapons I got to... Oh, yeah. Let's get these. Don't need that, or that, or that. You probably put away this weapon because it kind of fucking sucks now. It doesn't really help us out at all. There. This. Maybe keep this one. Muzzle brake. I don't really use those. A sight? We can keep that. Brake, muzzle brake. Fact. Alright. And then a bunch of random hats. Don't do anything for us. A trilby with canvas lining. Sure, it's old, but it's also overflowing with nostalgia. Maybe we should make a stop after we complete... Oh, look at this. We'll make a new outfit in a little while. Because we have to drop off this weapon. I think there's a new one waiting for us to pick up too. But we can make a decent outfit with some of the stuff we've collected. That's not just our boring, basic outfit we've had since the start of the game. That on. Quick hack reduction. We don't really do quick hack, so we don't need that. Worried Bambi. OMG, I keep forgetting that fucking post. Edible art. Oh my god, massive. This story's insane. Purple sheep dude. Look, he looks like our teacher. Yeah, apparently I made my character look like a teacher, you know. Right here. Purple sheep dude. Don't say his name, bro. Oh, look out. Now I'm gonna go dox your Canadian teacher. I'm gonna go find the one Canadian in all of Canada named Nicholas. Oh, we can upgrade something. Shit. Maybe. What does this do again? I think this lets us. More cyberware, more capacity cost. Let's start investing in this so I can get more cyberware implanted into my body. And then for abilities, I don't really want any of these abilities, really. Let's see. You already maxed this out. Probably good to have. So dumb. We have level 4 intelligence. Okay, all of them are sheep's hooves cheaper. Oh, fucking Canadians. Purple sheep dude. All the 5 Canadians here know each other IRL. Yeah, I have a small burgeoning hold in fucking Canada, apparently. The last country I thought I would ever have a foothold in. But here we are. Can't complain. I just never thought that one Canadian would proliferate into other Canadians. Finding about this little old Seraph. Go kid, me and Grennan will hold down the southern fort here. We have to find other people from the south. Preferably ones that won't take one look at me and think of certain words to throw at me upon seeing me and what I do for fun. What I do in my spare time from angelic duties. Juniper Pixels, which south? Like the American South. The fun South. Let's see. Here we go. We made it. Master Dragon. I forgot about the fact that he discovered Sarah. My bad. To be fair, it was yesterday.
Hey, there's a Mox. Something isn't right with her. Could be cyberpsychosis.
Before that, we were only
Our
4.
client's in danger. You need to get him out of it.
Uh-oh.
Would really appreciate your help on this. Deets attached.
SOS. Master Dragon. Before that, it was 4. Only 4. Like, I think it was just Purple at first, and then Purple started talking to their friends, and then it just spread from there, and then turned into a watch party, which I think is very endearing. A group of friends, all liking this one American angel. Juniper Pixels. The most southern point in the U.S. is Florida, isn't it? Would it be? I think. Wouldn't it be the very, very bottom of Texas? The very most southern part of Texas? I think. Not good at geography. Go kitten. To be fair, Sarah, most people see you and think that word. I think that word when I look in the mirror when I wake up. I know what I am. Enter the Mox warehouse. Someone's freaking the fuck out. Oh. Oh, we got a killer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a camera activated somewhere. This it? River Pixels, QS, most southern part of the U.S., the true south. Go kid. When I say south, I mean southern culturally. Florida isn't southern culture unless you got maybe the panhandle. Southern accents and shit, that's what I mean. Yeah, the good old south. I can't hack that. Okay, Juniper, this is your point where you're completely right. This doesn't help with bosses. I could get maybe one good hit off.
I know you here.
There we go. Electrifying mantis blades. Oh shit.
Hal, you alive?
Shh, not so loud. That psycho, you deal with her?
Sure did. You can come out now.
Out of there.
Finally. Man, I thought suffocating there.
You know when you
River
open your eyes
Pixels
in the
from the
morning
East
and
Coast
think
with
this is gonna be a
water.
shitty day,
See.
then nothing will go the way it should.
Go kidding. I'm from South Carolina,
This
the
was one
deep
of
south.
those days. Wished I just stayed in bed.
River Pixel, dang, you messed her up. That's what's nice about like the backup for stealth is just having a weapon like completely specced out. And for me, it's handguns. I love handguns.
Well, that's my job done then.
In game and
Till
out.
next time.
Next time? I fucking hope not.
Handguns are badass. I would love to have a nice. I think it's a Smith & Wesson Model 70.
Who are you? Not a duck, by chance, are you?
Regina sent me.
Nicely done. Hal's very happy. Talks about you
Of
nonstop.
course.
Only good
Always
things,
has
of
her
course.
finger on the pulse.
And remember, V, word gets around. Closing the gate.
The hell happened here?
How was supposed to
Go kitten,
To
deep
crack a
south,
BD
deep in a
first?
southerner. Are you busy?
At least he said so. But it all went sideways.
Juniper
Man,
Pixels, how do you
delve
spec out
into it.
weapons? Like getting good mods for it?
Never
Is there a
heard
skill
of
tree for
screw like
weapons?
that.
I've only really tapped into net running.
Snapped.
Just letting her tell her lore.
Well, you can
Didn't I
guess
just kill
the
you?
rest.
So, the girl.
Dad, I know. We're synced on the same net. You had no choice. Don't sweat it.
I wiped the fuck out of her. No, I did. Oh, for weapons, yeah. So, let's see. I think for me, is it reflexes? No. They're cool. Yeah. So like this is the skill tree for pistols, and I have like this completely specced out. So it's like this is where it really starts to kick off, like Deadeye. And this only affects pistols, revolvers, precision rifles, sniper. So I guess I would be good with sniper rifles too. I just prefer hand. But like this does like more headshot damage. You get Deadeye mode, which like you do more damage. And then I got these right here, so it makes it fucking ridiculously overpowered. This one especially, Nerves of Tungsten Steel. So when this is active, so this is just activates whenever you aim and you have enough stamina. With this, it guarantees crit hits for every headshot and weak spot hit, and it increases the damage the farther your shot is, up to 25%. So it's guaranteed a crit hit with more damage. So it is really good for stealth. If you have a revolver or a silencer on your pistols, it basically like overpowers the damage reduction, I think. So it's great. So even if stealth fails, at least the pistol is still like just ridiculously strong. Handles a lot of issues pretty well. So that's why I was able to fuck her up with just a pistol. This silenced pistol, no less. Because I have this thing spec'd out to deal with that pretty well. Which makes me happy. So stealth is a breeze if you can just line up a good headshot. And then even out of stealth, I can usually deal with things pretty quickly with just my pistols. Which is how I prefer it. I do like a good pistol, handgun, you know. Jupiter Pixels, do you even know that existed? That's sick. This game has so many cool builds. I want to play them all. That's what I will say. There's definitely some criticisms to have with Cyberpunk. I do like that there's a lot of replayability in like the life paths you can do, because that opens like certain quests and it closes off certain quests. And then there's like within that too, there's also like, you know, being a netrunner, being a stealth, being a merc, like all these different kinds of things you can do. It's pretty great. I really like it. It does add a lot of replayability. Juniper Pixel, net running is cool, but RAM sucks. What little net running I ever did, I do remember RAM being a pain in the ass. You kind of had to quietly sit and wait for it to recover. Oh, I should put my gun away. Kind of had to like quietly sit and recover and wait while people were like sneaking around. Juniper Pixels, I get there has to be a balance, but sitting waiting for it to recharge sucks ass. Yeah. Isn't there a perk you can take in the game where it's like you can use your own health as RAM? Why am I asking that question like I can't answer it myself? Intelligence. Overclock. Yeah, right here, overclock mode. If you have a cyberdeck installed, press E to activate. In this mode, you can use quick hacks even with insufficient RAM, but each RAM unit over your max costs 10 health instead. And then power surge. Activating it instantly restores health equal to 5 times your max RAM. Overclock increase hack damages health decreases. So yeah, you can like sacrifice your health. Which still, that's risky, because then if you get caught trying to be stealthy, you're fucked. You just used a bunch of your health. Juniper Pixel, any good hacks like Synapse Burnout takes forever and you can only use it once before recharging, or you can overcharge and use it 4 times and in return you lose all HP. Yeah, that's a risk. That's kind of the risk with stealth, but that's why I like having the pistol and like handgun tree completely filled out, because then if things go south in stealth, first it makes stealth a lot easier, but if things go south, you can handle it a lot quicker and a lot easier than if you didn't have that. Because otherwise it is just one giant risk. What's this?
V, Militech's after one of my guys. He's badly wounded and holed up in an apartment in Kabuki. I'd get him out myself, but the corp cordoned off the whole area. Help him out, all right?
Shit.
Attached.
See what this is about. Juniper Pixels, you also can't kill enemies with hacks and keep stealth. Eventually you get traced and combat starts. So yeah, like you lose your health and then you have no choice but to fight, so you gotta like heal up and, you know. It is definitely kind of like a risk. That's why I like this stealth. Like you can pick off enemies, but you're strong enough with this, I think with this build, you're strong enough to like deal with a few enemies, and then once if shit hits the fan, then it's like easier to take them out. Whatever's left behind. And then on top of that, with the Sandevistan, what I like to do is line up all my targets and like kind of map it out, and then just slow down time, and then just boom, 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 boom. It's great. I really like it. Also because I liked David Martinez in the anime, and I thought he was cool. Until the anime ended. Sad. Gokin, now I'm about to weep. Why does sheep hate me? What happened in Moo Day? Juniper Pixel. Part of me feels like restarting and going from an Atom Smasher build. Ooh, okay. Gokin, he's so gross and awful in the medfet, and torture is so good. For Atom Smasher? Did you ever hear about Atom Smasher before seeing me play this game? Because if not, I'm surprised. Atom Smasher is just a monster. Like, in lore, he's just a complete asshole and a monster. And a psychopath. Tiny Mike's got himself in a scrape. You help him today, he helps you tomorrow. You know how it works. I sent Tiny to clip some files. Let's see. Mostly planned. I'm gonna safe house, 63 residential block. He's gonna pin inside. This isn't a charity case. That'll help you recognize him. Gotta sneak him out. Gokin, I made it sound like a dying creature when I saw you skipped him, and it scared poor Renan. He's like half asleep, the poor man. Pixel, he's so cool. His name is literally Adam Smasher. Not to mention, so another nerdy tangent, but Cyberpunk 2077 is based off of there's like a Cyberpunk, I think, game that's like a precursor to this. I don't think it's made by the same company, but it's like a precursor. And Adam Smasher is also like an antagonist in it. And I'm also pretty sure that they made a board game based off Cyberpunk 2077. And he's also like the antagonist in it. And the only way to win is if you kill him. And if you don't complete the objectives in the game, then you lose when Adam Smasher kills all of you. Like, forget how it is, but he's always just a monster and antagonist. You kidding me? When I smash hosts so hard, they turn to atoms. Yeah, if you hadn't heard of him before, Goat, I'm surprised, because Adam Smasher is just... I'm pretty... So, like, in the world of Cyberpunk, you can become a cyber psycho by taking too many, like... cyber, like, implants. It'll drive you insane. But if... In the case of Adam Smasher, he never developed cyber psychosis because he's actually just a fucking psychopath. Like, he's so crazy that... he just became... like, cyber psychosis never affected him. He's just fucking nuts. Let's see.
Suspicious activity.
Leave me alone.
That's rich, coming from a drunk.
Good. Almost got caught. Where? Son of a bitch. Okay, I accidentally got myself into a bad situation. Shit, okay. Mingyu, my beautiful titty puppy. So cute, so sexy. Worry Bambi. Okay, yeah, but like, whimper medfit. Pixel. Cyberpunk 2077 is based off of a board game called Cyberpunk 2020. That's what it was. I wasn't sure if the board... yeah, because the board game, he's still alive, and he's an antagonist. And that was before he became the fucking, like, giant monster he is now. Oh, wait, no, he's not dead yet. I forgot. I thought he died in the fucking Arasaka Tower raid. Like when we, at the very start of the game, when we were in that hotel, and then the fucking, he showed up to kick our ass. But I don't think he dies. He stops our car, but he doesn't die. He just fucking, like, pisses off for a while. So he's still out there in the game right now. That's fucking terrifying. Okay. I don't know how... Mingyu is a member of K-pop group 17. Very nice. I was gonna say, I've never heard of... I don't follow too much K-pop. Are there 17 of them? Maybe. There's only 3. A lie. My only frame of reference for any, like, idol-related stuff is, like, HoloLive. Because the way HoloLive is structured is based off of, like, Japanese idol groups. And then there's other groups that are kind of like, you know, HoloLive and Japanese idol groups. Which is why they still use the term graduation in the world of VTubers. Even if it doesn't quite make a whole lot of sense anymore. Okay. Can I kill these people, or am I going to get, like, a lot... That's Militech. They probably won't notice. That's a fire hydrant. We're at Bambi. No, there's 13. Hoshi ate the 4 others. Sadly. Oh, hungry man's got to eat. You blame a fella? What the fuck is this? Food cubes. Zero pixels. If I don't like, find the music in the back of a metaphorical garbage bin. I don't like it. The worst part of K-pop stuff is the lack of huge men. Maybe there's a group out there that has huge men in it. Maybe. Also, Zero pixels. I've said it before. I feel like when you're someone like me who unironically, genuinely enjoys music from Friday Night Funkin', your taste can't get much worse than that. Trust me. You have worse to sing to. The fuck is this music that's playing, and how do I turn it off? Worry Bambi. There's like one guy who's considered large, but he's an asshole, and he's like 35 at least. Gokin, when I say huge, I mean fat as fuck. Like Jelly Roll. Juniper Pixel, one of my favorite artists, has like 9,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Ida Deers. Like oat. I think, is there a consistent... I don't know if there's any really consistent, like, people I listen to. I like, you know, I've said it before, Young Bae, you know, Future Funk like that, Saint Pepsi.
Fuck me.
Huffer, in the back.
Got it.
He's huffing.
Holy fuck!
Here, take your drugs.
All okay?
Oh, fuck! That's what I'm talking about. Thanks.
You Tiny Mike?
One and only.
Juniper Pixel.
Now, we done
Most
exchange
popular
vouchers?
artist I actively listen to is probably Femtanol. I like Femtanol. Psychotic as that music is.
Don't look too
Ironically enough, now that you mention it, I did find a song somebody made where it's Femtanol versus Pico in a Friday Night Funkin' match song.
Listen,
It's
I
pretty
know a
cool.
way out,
I like
but
it.
You're dealing with those corporal fucks.
You're preaching to the choir. That's why I'm here.
So we doing this? You ready?
Give me a sec.
We don't have forever here.
Worry Bambi. K-pop is too fat phobic. Sorry, goat. Aw. Terrible. Worse to see. Oregon CSM. Welcome, welcome. Hi, is this your first time CP? No, this is my third playthrough of Cyberpunk. My third playthrough for this. I think. Technically like 2.5. Juniper Pixels, I've listened to it. The fucking FNF Femtanol versus Pico song.
No time to waste. Let's
It's awesome.
go.
I like it. I don't know if there's words in it, and I don't know if there's words in any Femtanol song, so it kind of just works out. Gookin, God, I love the abbreviation for Cyberpunk. In Sarah's first time, that's for damn sure. Not my first time playing, fucking Cyberpunk. That's for sure. Juniper Pixels. Oregon CSM. Michael, don't abbreviate Cyberpunk. Michael! Don't do it, Michael. Juniper Pixel. Femtanol songs usually have lyrics. My favorite songs are Murder, Everyone You Know, and Attacking Vertical. Those sound like lovely, wholesome songs. Fun for the whole family. Worry Baby. The only other fat in K-pop is PSY.
Outside. Listen, got some doors on the left leading to this Chinese joint. I'm 80% sure I can get them open.
It's like in Japan when they go like, "Oh, this person is chubby," and you're like, oh, you could, you know.
Let's keep moving.
You could do
Outside on the way.
that's or granted, you know, we're Americans. Things are different here. We have a show called My 600 Pound Life for a reason. It's a fascinating fucking show to watch. Mean as it is to say, oh, that show is something. That's pronounced psy. Oh, like psychologist. I've heard it abbreviated. Almost got caught. Can I? This is a really bad idea. Oh, I can't hack. That's right. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. I don't care if I'm burning, just get him out of here. Put him down. Oh. Juniper Pixels, all were mentioned to Puppy Play and Dogmatica. Oregon CSM, are we talking about music? A little. You have music tastes you would like to share with the chat? We talked about K-pop, and I said Friday Night Funkin' music, so I set the bar real low, don't you worry. You can't get lower than Friday Night Funkin' tunes. I could go more about that, but I don't really want to. I don't want to dumb down chat by talking Friday Night Funkin' tunes. Juniper Pixels, are you perhaps a computer science major from Oregon? I love Puppy Play. Pretty basic with fentanyl taste, though. Like Pet, Murder Everyone You Know, Girl Hell 1999. Oregon CSM. I'm not even from America. Oh, man. Look at me. Don't look at me. I have people watching from everywhere but America. Where's the restaurant that this dude wants me to lead him to? There. Oregon CSM. I like Ado, Nirvana, Miku, and Teto. Let's fucking go. Kasane Teto I like. The Kasane Teto, I can tell by your profile. Like Kasane Teto. Teto fans are fucking nuts. I love the crazy shit people come up with. I think my favorite page right now, one of my favorite pages right now is that one page where it's like Kasane Teto, but she's explaining like military tactics. Like different like formations and how to clear a room and shit like that. That's always great. I don't know why I find that fascinating, but always cool. Roy Bambi, Juniper Pixels. Favorite songs are like Shout Out, Eternal Sunshine, and Butterfly. We're not the same. Oregon, where'd he go? Oregon CSM. Miko and Tetsuo are voice banks, aka instruments, but most songs are good. I love that stuff. Someone else is busting in this chat. But yeah, I love the crazy shit that people come up with. There's like one meme where they do that, and so actually no, fucking Oregon, you already got it. The first Teto enters the room and fucking dies. Xiao Hong Shu. I love that one. It's so dumb. There's like one where she's explaining like the symbols for like different kind of like squad formations, and she sounds like she's panting, like she's fucking terrified of something. She's like, this symbol means this formation. And like she's fucking trying to tell you this as quickly as she can before she gets shot. She's scared. Juniper Pixel, go can you check out Ida Deers. My favorite song from her is either Changes or Shit Fart 666. Can you imagine telling someone, what are you listening to right now? Oh, just this this song. What's it called? Shit Fart 666. The banger. I mean, I can't talk shit again. I listen to Friday Night Funkin' music. I can't really say anything when like I listen to like fucking Silly Billy. The fuck is this guy doing? We gotta go. What are you doing? Stop grabbing your dick. Come here. Let's go. We gotta go. Oregon CSM, my 2 Teto plushes actually arrive in like a week. I already have 2 Mikus, hell yeah. 4, now they each can make out with each other. No kidding. God, I love fuck-ass title names like Gore Shit. Always makes me look awful. Shitfart666 is the name of a guy who supposedly stole her Roblox account and her Club Penguin. What an asshole. Why would you do that? Also, isn't...
Okay, let's Delta.
Oh, I have to get in with him? Fucking A. Isn't, even though they're just, you know, technically like AI robots or whatever, isn't Kasane Teta technically like 30, like in her 30s?
Never seen Militech so hot and bothered. Must have stolen something important.
I always think that's a great detail.
They don't like to be reminded of their own fuck-ups.
Didn't answer my question.
Malakuma BT. How the hell? How did he steal?
You're a merc. You know the
How did he
biz.
steal both? That's a good question. How?
Well, that's my cue. Guess I better get going.
Jupiter Pixel. She made 2 songs about him.
more
Shitfart666 and
Don't
everyone
even know
hates
what to thank for
Shitfart.
saving my ass. What do they call you?
V.
V? Just V?
No kidding. Like, how am I supposed to explain I'm listening to a song called, I don't know,
Catch her
Mega
out.
Made Pedo Slides? Oregon CSM. She's a chimera. Ages divided by 2. Oh. I just like the idea that she's this 30-something-year-old who doesn't like this person who's half their fucking age. For whatever reason. Makes no damn sense. She's just petty. Petty like that. How many more jobs do we have to do? 2 more. Oh, they're right here. Perfect. Okay, so we'll do these 2 jobs, and then we'll start installing some implants. That will be good. Gokin, or what the fuck? Preteen pregnancy. Or you don't have to be autistic to listen to this song, but it certainly helps. That's a fucking... I would... that's one of those things, like... That's one of those things that, like, if I was listening to a song like that, I wouldn't... I'd feel like, you know. Like, I don't know if I want to answer that. That's... What are you listening to? A song called, you know, everyone's favorite. Preteen pregnancy. What the fuck? That's something. How do you even think to name it that? Like, how do I want people to really feel guilty listening to this? Give me that. Oregon CSM, yes, I ship Miku and Teto. There you go. Pixel, last one sounds fire. One time, Spotify recommended me a category simply titled furry. I remember there was a minute or 2 on YouTube, I was getting ads that were like about a fucking like furry convention that wasn't even in my fucking area. And I was like, why would I ever be interested in it? Granted, I was watching documentaries about fucked up furries, so that might have been why. Makes it a little hard for me to want to continue that practice, as interesting as it is. I was like watching documentaries about weirdos on the internet, because that's a pastime of mine. I like to look and report on the humans that really need a fucking angel to be watching over them.
Kabuki's got a new fixer from the USSR. Been running some major biz in NC for a few weeks now.
Oregon CSM. I really like the Nirvana song, I Hate Myself and Want to Die. Well, I hope you don't feel that way. Oregon CSM. Moist vagina is nice too. You can say that again, brother. I'll drink to that. Jupiter Pixel. 80% of the music I listen to is made by furries, granted. It's like... I feel like furries... Here's the thing. I remember when I was younger and I was browsing the internet, while I wasn't a fan of it at all, I cannot deny, credit where it's due, for a hot minute in the early 2010s, bronies were making fucking bangers, dude. They were not fucking around. They were making some fucking... The Living Tombstone was a massive brony who was making just fucking bangers after bangers in that community. It was nuts. And I didn't know anything about anything when it came to that because I was never a brony. But just listening to it, I'd be like, okay, this is cool. Then I learned what bronies were, and I was like, oh. The music's cool, though. Juniper Pixel, 9% of the music to Oregon CSM, the song Moist Vagina. I'm not surprised that's the name of a song. Purple Sheep Dude. Everyone remember Rainbow Factory? Yes. Yes, I remember Rainbow Factory. I think I still have it somewhere on my phone. That song is great. There's a Kasane Teto cover of that song, but the original is pretty great. Go Kitten, that one September song. Everyone, that's a good one too. Oregon CSM, most of the music I listen to is made by people with mental health problems. You know, sometimes that's where the best stuff comes from. No? Purple Sheep Dude, or that one Smile remake. That's a good one too. That's a good one. Juniper Pixels, I've never had a problem with anybody. I have no enemies, so I just listen to what bangs. Yeah, me too. I never had a problem. I just thought it was like a fandom I never got into. I was just like, fuck, that's pretty great music. Juniper Pixels. That just happens to be music made by trans furry girls. I don't know. Shit. Fuck that shit up. Milo Kuma. There's a song called Anime Makes Me Come that's so upbeat like slice of life anime type and low-key cute. Yeah, Lucy Pyre, a VTuber, made a cover of that song. And that's how I found it. And I was like, that's a fucking great song. And it does sound like an anime intro. And it's very sweet. I was like, huh. Oregon CSM, Otto and Nirvana, Kurt Cobain, both of my favorites, and both had heavy mental problems. I love seeing on... I love seeing people on TikTok who never heard Otto. I never know how you pronounce the name. Otto? Like, they've never heard her sing, and they hear her sing, like, oh, why does she have so many fans? It sucks. Like, her singing sucks. And I'm like, oh, you just don't know.
Special delivery for Mr. Mikhail Akolov. What floor am I punching?
Apologies, sir, but I can't reveal any details about our clients with strangers.
I'm here to spend the night with him.
I've been brought to provide, special services for Mr. Akolov.
Akolov, you dirty dog. Even batting for both teams. Hey. One sec. I'll just let Mr. Akolov know you're coming.
Hey, what's the rush? It's supposed to be a surprise. Present from a favorite client.
Yeah, come on.
Well, you know the drill. You want to do biz, you gotta cough up.
Here. So where's he at?
Penthouse. Private elevator goes direct, but you don't have clearance. Take the normal elevator, then the stairs, and knock. Number 1003.
Ooh, okay.
If I find out you're messing around up there, your face never gets through the front door again.
Okay, I promise. I'm gonna fucking murder that guy. 24-hour auto playlist. Holy shit. That's awesome. Okay, I lied. 23 hours. I've mentioned it on stream before. I have a playlist of personal favorites on my phone, and it's like 43 hours worth of music. Something like that. Go Kid and Juniper, I'm literally sucking off right now. Let me rephrase that. Thank you for the song recommendations, Juniper. I see. She's learning. Learning that's not always a great... People don't always want to be sucked off, and thanks. Alright. To the penthouse we go. Oh shit. Oh no. That's right. I fucking remember this one too. Oh boy. Remember Pixels. Listen to anything from Breakcore is not a good way to get laid. But it is fucking awesome. Can I just fucking like kill this guy? And them? Oh, she's really strong. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Oh, down. no. Okay. Oh, that's fucking see-through. Okay. Don't. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
Да. Это защищенная линия.
He just fucking broke the glass in the middle of the call. Wait. Was I? Oh no. Was I supposed to? Was I supposed to do that? Something about him just taking a private call, doing a business call, and then just getting shot in the back of the head, and then just breaking the glass so unceremoniously. Okay. Okay. I'm just checking if I'm not supposed to raise the alarm. Okay. If I kill everybody, no one can raise the alarm. So, let's see. Tommy's works data shard. Go to the hotel, swipe the data. It needs to be said, but he'll have heavy protection. I'll pay extra if you get in and out without a trace. Call me when it's done. Okay. It didn't say don't kill him. So we're in the clear so far. I think. We just can't get caught. So that other lady's gonna die now. Let's see. Mirror Pixels. Is this a drum sample? Oh, what's breakcore? There's a drum sample called the Amen break. Hell yeah. Breakcore is usually fast-paced music which uses this particular sample. A good example is the Ultrakill OST, which has plenty of breakcore tracks. Breakcore is fucking awesome. I love breakcore. It's great for working out, I think. I use it to work out usually. It's great for cardio. But yes, if you've never heard breakcore before, very good music. If you want something very fast-paced. Oregon CSM. My favorite Miku and Titles artists are Meritu, Deco27. I like Deco27. Kanaria and Kiratora. Oregon CSM. If everyone's dead, there'll be no one to notice. That's exactly my stealth strategy. I've said it before. If everyone's dead, then nobody can stop you. No one can raise the alarm if there's no one left to, you know, notice what you did. Jupiter Pixels Russian stealth. Yeah. I can't raise the alarm, so... Oh, fuck. It didn't... Load back in. I fucked up. Jupiter Pixels. I believe that's what an old internet post called it. Makes sense. But it works. You can't deny it. It works. Nobody can stop you. Oregon CSM. TikTok took away my photo comment function thingy. I can't post Teto X Miku kissing in comments anymore. I've never understood. There was one person. And I'm wondering if you're the same person. I can't remember. But there was one person for a minute who was in my comments on TikTok on my clips who would respond only with like fish comments. And by that I mean it was a literal picture of like fish that they caught. And I remember like I didn't know how to respond, so I just started making fish puns because I thought that was funny. It was. Can I open this? I don't think I can. Oh, no, I can't. I don't think I can. I want to fall off this roof. Jupiter Pixels. My personal guilty pleasure is Undertale Deltarune song remixes. That's my FNF. I see. Everyone's got their guilty musical vice. Their guilty pleasure for music. Fuck. Oregon CSM. Okay, fish. I thought deep and raw. No. No, in comments for a minute. I don't know if they still watch my clips, but they would like respond with just a picture of like a fish in their hand that they caught. So I just made fish puns as a response. because I wasn't quite sure how else to respond to that. I thought it was cool. I can't really fish. We don't really... it's hard to catch fish up here in heaven. There's not many ponds you can go fishing in. Fuck. Fuck me. We can do this. I've done this in stealth before. We're gonna see us in the deep and raw guy. Worry Bambi. Now I need to show you a girl that was considerably very fat. Like people almost said she was obese. You want to see that? If you want to see that, just turn on the fucking learning channel in America. There's a great show. It's called My 600 Pound Life. Gokin, there's so much fat Tetsuo plush porn. The plush, I don't get. It's a plushie. Just leave it alone. Don't do things to the fucking plushie. Wait, where does this go? Ooh. Worry Bambi, except she's not fat. She's like average. She looks healthy. That's the thing. Beauty standards are kinda sort of fucking stupid. Oregon CSM, Akokin, nah, it's just normal Vocaloid porn with a fat ass plush in the background. At least on Rule 34. That's how sometimes they do that, where it'll just be like a plush in the background. They'll be like, oh, it's there, it counts. I can't ever tell. Uh-oh. Okay, we gotta wait. The camera's gonna start facing us, so we gotta wait a second. Once it passes by this way, we're gonna sneak over to shut it off. Nope.
Может, бросим все и просто останемся здесь? Мне нравится.
Okay.
Принимает всех потерянных, отвергнутых, отчаявшихся, заманивает, втирается в доверие.
I don't know what to do here. Please recharge, please recharge.
Как скажешь, милая. Я просто пошутил.
Пошутил и будет.
Worry Bambi, search up Jingyeon Fat, because she has also been very slim. Go kitten, yeah, but still, it pleases me to see it. Teto blush. Oh, fuck, he's coming this way. Oh. Okay, that takes care of one person. I just can't get caught now. Now it's just... Oh, fuck. Get him out of here, get him out of here, get him out of here, get him out of here. We gotta hide him. Oh. I should have grabbed that archive conversation, but whatever. It's not a problem. Oregon CSM. I'm on my 5th playthrough right now. This is like my second and I did one playthrough, I beat it, then they updated to 2.0, and then I started it. And then I never completed it. And then I started this on stream. It was like 2.5. 1.5, I should say, actually. Come on, we can get her, we can get her. What? Do that. Come here. Just stuff her in the fucking fridge. Okay. Oh, there it is. Gimme. Bump her. See, nobody can stop me from doing this. Oregon CSM, by the way, new update coming on, I think it was the 27th or 28th of June for Cyberpunk? Damn, I didn't know. Granted, I haven't played this on stream in a hot minute, but I didn't know they were updating it again. Is it a DLC or just like a hotfix? Because I do have Phantom Liberty, which I don't think I've unlocked quite yet. Oregon CSM, yes, 2.3. Huh. Well, I'll be gobsmacked. I never knew they were going to do another update. DLC. Oh, shit, okay. What have to say? Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of DLC. I did play RoboCop Rogue City on stream. And I keep forgetting to mention it to chat. But chat, guess what? In July, there's going to be an update. There's going to be a DLC that drops called Unfinished Business. So guess what I'm doing on stream? More RoboCop. Because I know we like that in here. That game was so fun. Oregon CSM DLC, not expansion. Oh, okay. So just like new stuff. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I might take a look at it, see what it is. Gokin, I found Perto inflation porn. Was it on DeviantArt? Because it's the only place I can think it would be. Just Rule 34 proper, I guess. Purple Sheep Dude, Robo Bitch, yeah. Exactly. More Robo Bitch gameplay. Everyone liked that. I liked the shit out of that game. I know it's had mixed reviews. I'm a sucker for games like that. It's why I liked Mafia 3. Which, if you're a Mafia fan, people did not like that game. And it's sad, because it's a pretty good game. We're going to CSM. DLC and CDPR terms means more missions, weapons, that stuff. Okay. More handguns, mayhaps? Maybe.
Shard is secured.
Nice work. Sending you the drop-off coordinates. Client will be waiting for you there.
I'm en route.
Pete, wait.
Yeah?
When you get there, no questions. Makes them real cranky.
Trying my best.
Ask them questions. Ask them a lot of very invasive questions. Oregon CSM. Probably more dating things to do with Judy and Pan Am. Oh, Pan Am. It was great. The Judy... I'm gonna get nitpicky here, but like... The Judy romance plot feels weird, and I don't want to spoil anything, but just the pacing of it seems a little... I've never been in a relationship, granted, but like... the pacing for dating Judy just seems a little weird. I can't say I can see myself in that position. Granted, I don't see myself in a position of dating people, but it's a weird progression. Getting loser. I never wanted to be in a relationship after I got rejected like 5-10 times. And I chose not to be in a relationship.
Dimly lit corner, run limo, suits and ties. Is there a code word I'm missing?
Some P.
No one for small talk, huh?
ID.
Go. I like how I immediately asked him questions after being told not to.
等緊啦，演驗課。
Saying you don't trust me, buddy?
有啦，陸軍中校。
數據呢？
Good here.
俄式套層加密，要攞翻去先可以解碼。
明啦，你可以走啦。
Okay. Oregon CSM. I don't know any English ways of saying masturbating, so I'll just say it in my native language. Oh boy. Were wedel sick dazu die palm. This fifth playthrough is my first female V playthrough. Interesting. Okay, I chose not to be in a relationship because it only took being rejected by every option for me to figure it out. It took a couple lessons for me to realize maybe I don't need a relationship. I started thinking about what it would be like to be in a relationship, and I was like, I don't think I actually really like that. I'm not relationship ready. I'm not really cut out for... Oh, fuck, there's more enemies here. Why do I have to go to this specific drop box? Oh! I got hit by a car. Massive Dragon. Well, I'm going to sleep now. Goodbye. Night, night. You have a nice night. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you on the next stream, possibly.
Here. All yours.
Here you go. I just got paid for murdering people, homie. Worried Bambi, I hate K-pop bands. I think a lot of people say something similar. No, we're at 2 hours right now, which is usually where I cut it, but we have one more gig. Let's do it. We'll do one more gig, we'll modify ourselves a little bit, and then we'll call stream there. Then I'll do the post-stream story time. Everybody loves at the end of my streams. Oregon CSM, farewell, my friend. Massive Dragon, yes. Have a good night, Massive Dragon. Also, I'm always Corpo. I like the Street Thug. Personally, just personally, I feel like the more, even though I know it's like all canon, I feel like the most canon version of V is always a Street Thug. Mostly just based on the trailers and the way that they're like written in the trailers, I kind of always treat Street Thug as the most like canon version of V. But that's just me. That's what I think. Oregon CSM. I watched Cyberpunk Edge Runners with my parents last week. What did they think about it? I watched it like 4 times before. It was great. I don't know if I'd ever show my parents. Granted, Mother Finn and Father Finn don't really like anime. Actually, Father Finn liked Cowboy Bebop. He thought that was an awesome anime. Aside from that, I don't think there's many animes that they would really like.
Arati Kapoor's son overdosed on glitter. Probably heard of it.
Edwell Art. Me going to sleep now too. I'm falling asleep while fishing and Animal Crossing. I keep missing it. Good night. Good stream, people. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night. Good luck with the fishing and Animal Crossing. I'll see you next time. Have a good night. We're almost done with stream. I'm going to do this gig, and then I'm going to do some cyberware implants, and then also probably change my outfit a little bit, and then I'll stream there. I know we're going a little long, but this is the last gig we have to do for this character to get this special prize that I've been building up towards. Edwell Art, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Purple Sheep Dude, I'm also so tired, but fuck that. I'm staying till the end, dozing off to the PSST is superior. I love to hear that. I'm glad people like the PSSD. Also, Oregon, because you're new, and of course you don't have to stick around for this, but I invite you. It's 5:40 in Central Europe. PM or AM? Wait, that's Europe. That's AM. If you would like what I do at the end of my streams, it's called the post-stream story time, where I just read stuff at the end of stream. And we've been doing SCP articles, so that's what I'm going to do at the end of the stream. 5:40 AM. I have another person who pops in from time to time. They're also German, and they're a VTuber. And when they tune in, it's like 3 AM for them. I'm like, please, I have VODs for a reason. You don't have to be here live. I feel bad. You can tune in. You can watch whenever you want. I have VODs. Don't worry. Purple Sheep Dude. Damn, my love for sleep could never get up that early. I said it before. I usually sleep midnight to 6 in the morning. That's my ideal my ideal sleep pattern that I put myself to. But yeah, at the end of the stream, I'll do the post-stream story time. It's always nice. I think. People like it. Very enjoyable. Where Bambi? The only time I get up early is for award season. That or just stay up. Oregon CSM. I'm a damn vampire. On holidays, I sleep from like 7 to 16. Uh-oh. I'm American. I gotta do the math on that. I can do it. Hold on. 7, 16, 16 to 12 to 4. That's 4. 7 a.m. to 4, I think? I think I got that right. Purple Sheep Dude. Sarah, you need to understand you are too fun to talk to for only VODs. Aww. Thank you. How very sweet of you. I like that. Gotta throw a live every once in a while, too. Throw a live one every once in a while, too. Oregon CSM. Yes, great. Yeah, I can. This American can do math. Who knew? Am I gonna get in trouble if I do this? I hope not. No one noticed that, right? Pro Sheep Dude. Gotta throw in a live once. Oh, I see. What? I do appreciate people are willing to stay up late. I find that very endearing. Oregon CSM, TBH, what kind of cartoony country is America, bro? Hey, as a red-blooded American, I can tell you we are pretty fucking goofy. That's one of our charming points. You know, when you love something a lot, you gotta love it for everything that it is, flaws and all. And as somebody who does love this great country of America, I do gotta look around and go, what the fuck? What the fuck? Again, big fan. Love this great place. And I just gotta step back and be like, what are we doing here? What are you doing? Get out here. No. Get out. You're gonna get caught. You're gonna get caught. Escape. Close. Get the fuck out. Get out. You're gonna get hacked. You're gonna get caught. Turn the camera off. Why can't I turn this off? I'm gonna do something real stupid here and it's gonna get me caught. What? Hey, no one noticed. It used to be that, like, when you took out a camera, everyone would freak the fuck out, and I didn't know why, but I guess they fixed that. Which is nice. I never noticed that. Should probably get this dead body out from just the street corner. Purple Sheep Dude. I wonder that every time I open YouTube and fall on some political short. That's you and me both. Orange CSM, your damn president sounds and looks like a villain from a kid's show and an orange. Yeah. Yeah. He's a bit of a polarizing figure. Where it may be, me when international friends. I sometimes stay up just to talk to them, and I've become a pro in calculating time difference. I'm learning. Ever since I realized that I have, as small as my fan base is, it's all over the place. And so when I start hearing and learning more about stuff, I gotta, like, calculate time zone differences and things. I still post my schedule in just, like, Pacific time and Eastern time, because I'm more used to that. But, you know. I'm starting, like, even in America, we have some weird, like, we have mountain time, which is, like, 2 hours off of Pacific time. And it's only in the, like, Rocky Mountain area, I believe. I don't know. America's a big place with a lot of weird intricacies, I should say. You're for pixels, and we're starting World War III. Yeah, you know. Sometimes things just get shaken up. That's a fun part, right? Oregon CSM. Bro is not an annoying orange. Never mind, he is. But at least it's not Germany starting World War III. At least for now. Give us that. Give us that. For once, the World War started by someone else. That's something you could look forward to. That's a little different. Word baby. I pray every day to get into an international long-distance relationship. That sounds... I mean, again, I'm not exactly the forefront on romance relationship authority because I've never been in one. But, I feel like an international long-distance relationship just sounds really fucking hard to maintain. That's difficult. Especially if, like you want to, like, chat with them and they're on the other side of the world. It's got to be, like, a specific time you can call them. Turn it off, turn it off. Why can't I... Am I stupid? Like, why can't I turn off the cameras? Oregon CSM. At least it's not Germany starting World War III for now, but we can't lose the streak. Gonna take it from you. We're gonna take it from you. Where baby? I'm not so good with IRL, so yeah. Okay, well there's that, yeah. Evidently neither am I. Oh. Yeah, that's gotta be everybody. That can't be, there can't be anyone else. Oregon CSM at Worried Bambi. No, I have a long distance relationship with someone in Munich, and it's so hard, especially if you're under 16. Oh! Who the fuck is left? Bro. Pro should be. For me, it's the other way around. I'm bad with long distance. It depends on the person, I think. I don't think I could do long distance. Oh, evidently, I can't do any relationships. Oh, yeah. Oh! What the fuck do you mean? Man. Alright, fuck it. Who's left? Where are they? There's one more. Okay. Okay. We got everybody. Destroy the equipment used to make glitter. Alright. Where is... Oregon CSM. Every cool internet person lives at least 6 hours away from me. Purple Sheep. Wait, baby. I like the distance. It means we have our own lives and don't feel obligated to talk to them every single day. Instead, I do it when I want to. That's true. Who's that? Junior Pixels. Sometimes it's nice to write them something for when they wake up because you know they'll be asleep. That's sweet too. I can see that being sweet. How do I destroy... Can I just shoot it? Oh, shit. There we go. That works. I think that was going to work. There's still more people here. Oh. Go kitten. All my best hoes are long distance because I never leave the house. I can probably count on one hand how many times I've gone outside this month. But my beloved, my beloved. We're gonna CSM. Everyone in West Germany. Surprised I found someone else who also resides in Germany tuning into my stream. I hear someone yelling. I don't know where the fuck they are. Hey. Oh. Do you ever pick relationships up because everything in life is temporary, yet I can never move on? Dramatic. Purple Sheep Dude, I know no one on the internet and no one IRL. I don't like you anymore. Purple Sheep Dude, I don't go out and I don't talk to people online, so I'm just bitchless. Aside from y'all, kinda. Aw, nice. Am I stuck here? I can't. There's someone up there, son of a bitch, they're waiting for me. Where Bambi, the sleep well, have a good day is the best feeling for me. One sleeps and the other goes on with their day. Then we come back to each other and we're like, hey, how's your day? Did you sleep well? Oh, that's cute. I'm yapping. I yap every stream. That's okay. That's the thing I find fascinating. I sit here and I play video games and I yap, and there's a group of people, however small or large it may be, there's always a group of people that tune in and go, this was a great time, Seraphin. Thank you for doing your thing. Which I find endlessly enjoyable and endearing. There's 4 whole people. This conversation is wild. Like, ew, I'm obsessed with a guy. Why would I do that? So real, Bambi. Bambi, that's gay. Hey. I think there's one straight person in my chat, and that straight person is my moderator. That's the diversity representation we need in here. Worry, Bambi, I'm gay. We're gonna see some. I'm straight too. Another one.
Oh, one last thing. Arati asked me to thank you. Said she's
Okay, the single dragon is red in the hoe.
Catch you later.
Beautiful pixel. There's a mod here. Run. No, I think the mod is asleep, possibly. Which is fine. Everyone behaves here pretty well, usually. Okay. Is it okay? Don't worry, Juniper, sleeping. Yeah, that's fine. Organ CSM, like 80% probably, I don't know. Is it gay to watch femboy Vtuber porn? That's a good question. I think Socrates asked the same thing. Gookin, femboy's gay, Vtuber is not. Okay. I'm trying, it's okay, so extra diversity. There we go. Lots of very diverse fan base in the Seraphin world, I see. My boyfriend is sleeping on my arm. I just got liberated. There you go. Purple Sheep Dude, as long as you're somewhat queer, you're one of us. Also don't have to be. I need more representation. One. Well, actually, no, we got Brennan. Good. We got this. I have more contracts for you, V, at least. Not for now. Watson is better off thanks to all your work. If I may suggest something, take a break from the city for a while. Burnout can affect even the strongest individuals. A bit of R&R would be a world of good. I mean it. There's a little gift waiting for you in your stash to help you along the way. So long, V. Collect your rewards. Now we gotta go back to my home, which is good, because I did want to make a new outfit, so that works. Ah. Come here. Oh, almost just ran over somebody. Gokin, my Straggit is too sleepy to state his status, but I fear he's like embarrassingly straight in all the departments. Well, I need one person at least. I gotta fill out every single possible criteria ever. And he's holding down the fort there. I need that. He's the one helping me there. Someone who wants boobs. Pixel. I'm like in the zone where I hate any and all labels, you know. I guess kinda, yeah. I'm the same way here. Can't a Seraph just go and, you know, bet on red and black? Can he just bat for both teams? It ain't special or nothing. Oh, fuck. How do I get up there? Man. Go kidding. Of course Sarah makes the mod a straight man, of course. He offered, I said yeah. Mostly because that was in that phase when he was first starting to know me, and he started looking around and going, there's a lot of shit you can improve here. And I went, yeah. Let's see. Someone pissing on the... Yeah, they are. Okay. I thought I heard that right. That sounded about correct. It's back to my apartment. It is. Word Bambi, I'm unlabeled, so like, I give myself a trillion labels. I wish you didn't make the distinction. Go kitten, I'm just a gay chick. Go. Organ CSM, we're so woke. Apparently. Oh. What the fuck? The fuck is going on over here? Oh, it's a gun range. Okay, never mind. I just heard shots going off and I got concerned. And I realized I forgot there's a gun range outside of my apartment. The fuck? What? What do you want?
Someone in this tower go cuckoo again?
This is a private matter, so just move along.
Okay, I was.
Wait, he might know Barry.
Is there anything I can do?
Maybe. You know Barry at all?
More or less. Struck up a convo once or twice.
He's a friend from the precinct. Left the force not long ago. He broke down...
Relax, Patrol.
Mendez! Could you check on him when he's...
Sure, why not? It's not like we're miles apart.
Thanks. Just... be patient.
Juniper Pixels. Wait, I got the bad ending for this gig, Lamau. I did too.
Let's see what I can do.
And I'm really trying not to avoid it.
Hey, Barry. Everything all right in there?
Okay. I got the bad ending last time. And so, I'm trying to avoid that again. So. That being said, I don't have high hopes that's going to happen. Okay, let's... Okay, there's something in the this. That's what we were looking for. Okay, leave this, because I don't really need it. This pistol sucks, so get rid of that. I think that's about it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna make a new outfit, and I'm really gonna fucking hope he's not naked. Please don't show me a donger right now. Oh, thank God he's wearing underwear. Holy fuck. That could have been bad. Okay, let's make a new outfit real quick. Put on some pants, buddy. You gotta put that on for now, so you're not nude. We're gonna see CSM, so who's what? Gay, lesbian, trans, etc. Let's see. Edible art, gay, trans man, I see. I see. Geopixel, boys are hot, girls are hot, why is everyone so hot? Global warming, that's why. I concur. Like I said, the way I put it is, you know, I like to bet on both red and black. It's not something you're usually allowed to do, but I like to bet on both things. Like batting for both teams, I guess is another way to put it. I thought I had suit pants, and I do not. Damn. Those are motorcycle pants, cargo pants, What about this? No, there's like jeans. Okay. We can work with this. Where'd Bambi? Me gay unlabeled. World is like any buffet. Purple sheep dude. I just don't give a shit. There you go. Do I have dress shoes by chance? What is this? Western shorties. Oh, those are like, oh, cowboy. What the fuck? No, get those off. Take those off, V. Sneakers. Combat boots. Samurai kicks. Dress shoes. Ah, perfect. Outer torso and inner torso. Panther shirt. Not really purple, I think, but I'll take it. I'm just making a new suit. That's not a suit. A new outfit to wear. We don't have a dress. Oh shit. It's a little yellow. Spotted trench coat, time worn trench coat. Of that. Oh, you know what else we have? A fucking fedora. Yo, look at this shit. He's like a fucking old detective. And then I have like a mask. Starting to realize I have a really stupid sense of fashion. We don't need that. Get that out of here. Save that. Save it. Bingo. Look at this shit. All right. This is badass. You can't look at this and tell me this isn't cool. A little off color, but, you know, work with what you got. Not bad. Gokin, my Wi-Fi went out right when I said self-cess. Was that divine punishment? Yes. Yes, it was. The best part of being gay chick is self-cess. Like, the fuck you mean? I just thought it's fuck yeah. There you go. Look at me in my fucking sick-ass cool outfit. Okay, so now we're gonna go to a Ripper Dock, and that'll be the last thing we do before we call stream. And I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna try to fast travel to a Ripper Dock. So... everyone brace your ears. I hope it doesn't happen, but here we go. Get ready in case... If we have crunchy audio, then I can fix it real quick. So just prepare just in case. Here we go. Okay, perfect. Crunchy audio. Edel art. Why are y'all talking about... Why always talking about boobs? I hate boobs so much. I got some removed. Y'all talk about balls now, because men. Balls are cool when they're tucked under a skirt on a cute guy. Alright. Vic. Got some work to do.
Thinking about swapping some chrome. You got any new toys?
Have a look.
Alright. Replace this with the axolotl. Bingo. We can upgrade it, but let's wait. This we have... Oh, yes. Put the fucking... The same. I think they are. Them in. And we upgrade... Where's the... Not that. Tech Berserk. Falcon Sant Devastine. Data Tech. Is this better than what I have? Slows time by 50%. Slows time by 70% with more damage, crit damage, crit damage. 9 seconds with a 40-second cooldown, or 8 seconds with a 50. Oh, this is better. Get this installed. Hell yeah, buddy. Okay, we have a lot of we're pushing ourselves pretty high right now. Ooh, mommy. How about Oracle? Highlights enemies. Yeah, put this in. That's our max? 185? We're already there. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Can I... Shock absorber. 17% less recoil. Pixel, get Edge Runner SMH. I'm trying. I gotta save up my fucking attribute points for it. That's what I've been trying to save up for. We're like 2 levels away from getting it. I'm trying to get that. Is it the Falcon Sand Devastator? Or what was the one that David Martinez had in the Edge Runners anime? It wasn't Falcon. It was like something else. Or was it the Falcon? I don't remember. I'm trying to remember which one he had. Yeah, higher carrying capacity. Oh, see, yeah, we need more cyberware. Warrior Bambi, yeah. Organs, he has some Apogee. He had the Apogee. Okay. I don't think... Do we have... We have Militech. Okay. I think we're still a couple levels away from getting the Apogee. Mortech. Zetatech, Dylanar. Uint. Kyant, whatever that's pronounced. Okay. So I think you have to be like high level to get the... This is a pretty good... We're close. We'll stick with this because it's better than what we have right now. But yeah, we're inching our way there. Really, I really got to get that fucking... Gotta get that stupid perk so bad. Oh, we're one more level away. One more attribute point and then I can get it. Damn. Okay. Okay. Or no, is that the right one? Edge Runner. No, that's way up there. Oh shit. Yeah, we're a ways away from that. Okay. It's gonna be a while. Okay. That's alright though. We can... I maxed out the main one I wanted, so we can work our way up there. But we just kind of have to run around and keep getting, what's it called? Keep getting, like, those shards that help. We can at least upgrade the subdermal armor. And this. 41 armor, extra 8 points, and 20% visibility versus 6 seconds for 5 seconds. Yeah, fuck it, we got the money. Upgrade that. And upgrade this too. Doing a lot of body modification here. Okay. I don't see the point in upgrading the legs, so we're not going to do that. And then we don't have the room. Oh, yeah, we do. We can upgrade this. Titanium bones. Can't upgrade this, though. Okay. Decent upgrades here. We're really pushing it on the cyberware, but... There we go. Oh, do you know what the last thing we need to do, too? Is we need to go back to, El Coyote. We gotta go back there because I think... Where's El Coyote? Riot. Your life. Redberry and Burnham. Wait, where's El Coyote? Isn't it? Oh, is it way the fuck down here? Embers. Skyline. Glen. There it is. Ah, shit. Okay, we gotta go. We're gonna take another fast travel. We managed to fast travel once without getting the crunchy audio. Let's see if we can do it again. All right, everybody brace. Time to brace. We're gonna fast travel. Here we go. Okay, no crash. We're good. I know stream's going a little long. There's one last thing I need to do, and hopefully, I'm hoping that this works out. Where's El Coyote? Isn't this? Oh no, there it is. We go in here.
Sitting in the wrong spot.
Here it is. Yes.
No, V, you never learn, do you?
Oh, is it chat time? Oh, come on, hit me with those pearls of wisdom. Get this over with.
You laugh, but 50 years in purgatory, enough time for a guy to get his head on straight. Come to some conclusions.
Es la sirviente.
People don't change, especially not people like Kirk.
Think I don't know? Am I lending Kirk cred for a new Kuroshi? Are we going into biz together?
Purple sheep, dude. I'm tired, but it's okay, Sarah. I don't work tomorrow, so I'll sleep till noon. Oh, I feel bad.
This town, you can't just wrinkle your nose and look the other way.
No kidding, Bambi. Please have mercy on my not exactly small tits.
Otherwise, you'll step right in. Came up in these streets, Johnny.
Orca CSM, like smaller ones look cuter. Medium boobs can look cute, but also hot. You can grab them, and big boobs are stressful, but can be annoying. I wouldn't know any of this. Okay.
Hey, back off. Ain't your biz here.
I got what I was looking for. This is the thing I was looking for. Right, where is it? Right here. La Chingona Dorada. These babies. We can replace, sadly, we'll replace the Seraph. But they don't fire explosive rounds, which is good. These, because that causes a collateral. Every headshot temporarily increases crit damage and burn chance. The next time you equip La Chingona Dorada, you gain extra ammo equal to the number of headshots. So, take that off, replace this with this, put that there, give this sight here, and this silencer that. Oh, Jackie's gun, baby. I wish you could dual wield these fucking guns. It would be amazing, but you can't. Okay. Oh, that was the last thing I really wanted to do. Oh, was get my hands on these lovely guns. Next time, we're gonna put them... We have to buy more houses. We only have the one. We'll buy more. But we'll also put away some of the weapons that we don't need anymore. And upgrade stuff is needed. And do all that good stuff. Next stream. We've already been going long. Let me save. Let's save here. We will come back to this game another time. I hope you didn't catch me coughing. Okay. So, we have made it. Oh, no, wait, I forgot. I gotta go. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Here we are. We have made it to the end of the stream. You know what that means, chat. It is time for the post-stream story time. Part of the show. I read stuff. Found a stream that's actually apparently soothing jazz and fire at the same time. There we go. It is time for the post-stream story time. So that's where I read stuff, and we've been doing SCP articles. Oh shit. Oregon CSM, thank you for following. Welcome, welcome. They're a fan. Warrior Bambi, since I decided to get them removed, I have the feeling I should show them to the world. I won't have them anymore soon anyways. Let's see. Full art, nah. Juniper Pixels, SCP Bedtime Stories. Yes. It is time for the SCP. Ori Bambi. Sarah, we have a young one here. Maybe we should have asked before saying shit. Uh-oh. True. Miners need to get the fuck out. Edible art. Sarah, are you not? Why are you not centered? Am I not? Oh, fuck. I'm not. Hold on. I fix that. I can probably fix that. Yeah, let me just. There we go. Little, there. Centered. I just scooch over a bit. All right. Let's see. Your pixel miners when Major walk in. But a fucking miner. And miners here. Total art. If this organ fell here, it's probably that they're broken already. It's too late. Purple sheep dude. Sarah beats up miners. He takes them by the collar and meets them out of stream. No, I don't. I throw you out. Now you're like goat. Let's see. Kid speaking of the devil. He meets miners out of stream alright. An unsubstantiated claim. It's not true. I don't talk to miners. I always worry when there's a new viewer that tunes in. And they don't get the context to that, so I just seem like a monstrous person that people are just joking. Oh, this guy. Like, no, it's not. I'm joking. It's not true. I don't do that. One, two, and three. Let's see. Okay, I really tried to hold back. You can ask Renan. I did try. I will ask. I will ask how hard you tried. Right. Reading, it's loading really slowly. Oh, that's weird. This SCP doesn't exist anymore? Uh-oh, that's not good. Let's try another roll. How about this one? I like this. It's not fitting for the SCP that we're probably gonna end up reading, but this is nice and cozy. Oh yeah, hold on. There we go. I had to warp a little bit to the side. That's kind of more centered, I think. I believe. I'm not too sure. Joking. I whined about how I shouldn't say it for like 2 seconds, then gave in because what Sheep said made it too easy. Oh, here it is. SCP-8180. Oh boy, it's a little long. I hope that's okay. 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 This, it's formatted weird, but this is decently... I could probably read it. I mean, we're already going long. Who cares? It doesn't matter. All right. Let me drink some water. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to drink some water. And then we will read SCP-8180. Let me turn this up a little bit because it's kind of quiet. Hopefully that's not too overpowering, but I very faintly hear the sound of fire crackling, so that's something. I will be right back. back. I didn't even get my water. What am I doing? 1 second. Finish my booze, but get the water to replenish. Well, Art had a good piss. Yes, I did. Okay. You enjoyed? Did you have a good jazz listening session? All right. Go kitten. Uh-oh. The Honichi prize. I'll think about the Jerkmate Olympics. Oh, he's leaking the plans for the Jerkmate Olympics. Oh, man. It's supposed to be secret. Secret in here, bro. Give me 1 second while I'm like trying to see if I can reformat that SCP story really quick, because I don't like the way it's set up on this webpage. I'm not a big fan. I guess this is as good as it's gonna get. I'm doing it on, so whenever I do the post-stream story times, like, you know, it's just how are the pages formatted, and it's kind of like either web or mobile. It doesn't really ever look good. I think the web version is as good as we're gonna get. Okay. Good enough. We'll work with it. All right. Let's see. SCP-8180. This one's like formatted different too. This is like a different version of the SCP site. Huh. Okay. SCP-8180. Item number. SCP-8180. Object class. Euclid. Special containment procedures. Due to the difficulty surrounding complete erasure of relevant information regarding individuals who possess SCP-8180, impacted subjects should be monitored for progressive deterioration via common indicators that typically develop. Given the self-corrective nature of the anomaly, majority of cases do not require Foundation intervention. Nevertheless, personnel assigned to the study of SCP-180 or 8180 should remain vigilant. Veil harmful content is to be taken down upon detection. Replacement of content wholesale should only be permitted as a last resort, when absence of such content is deemed detrimental to Veil operations. Actors used to replace those represented in affected media are to be given daily psychological evaluations, with any adverse results being immediately reported to SCP-8180's project lead. Description: 8180 is the designation given to a collection of behavioral phenomena affecting approximately 0.01% of content creators on the video sharing platform YouTube. SCP-8180 behaviors do not always develop in creators that fit the criteria outlined in supplementary documentation. However, a significant trend suggests prolonged exposure to the platform and its audience compounds the likelihood these behaviors will develop. Often, SCP-8180 afflicted individuals experience symptomatic progression of adverse mannerisms to a level of severity in which counterproductive anomalous effects hinder the ability to maintain consistent content creation. See attached observations. Similarly, personal desire to produce videos free of these counterproductive effects diminishes over time, further complicating internal struggles over the emergent ideological shifts that usually occur. Roughly 82% of impacted creators cease or greatly reduce their online presence upon being afflicted with SCP-8180. Study of individuals that maintain a semi-stable brand image despite ongoing developmental disadvantages are of great interest to the Foundation, and are to be observed in perpetuity until such time that significant innovators of veil-threatening effects are observed. More info can be found below. Let's see. I think these are all like observation logs. Okay. These are like observation logs, so we'll go through them. There's a bunch of them. All right. Video number 0785. Control entry. Video title: Lamborghini versus the world's largest shredder. Summary: Person of interest 8180 purchases a luxury vehicle and an industrial metal shredder, then pays contractors to construct a large conveyor belt on which said luxury vehicle is placed. The automobile is guided into the shredder, which shreds the car appropriately. Video number 0792. Video title: I survived 7 days in the wilderness. Summary: Person of interest 8180 and a small group of colleagues pay a helicopter fleet to transport the group and a small camera crew several kilometers into the wilderness of Sequoia National Park, California. They proceed to backpack and attempt survival hacks for the next truncated 7 days. Person of interest 8180 notably protested leaving the woods after the 7th day. Let me get some water in my throat so I can dry. I really hope I muted that cough in time. Let's see. Video number 0813. Video title: For every 24 hours blindfolded, you win $10,000. Summary: Person of interest 8180 holds a blindfold challenge wherein 5 of his friends have their vision restricted until they encounter various barriers, both physical and figurative, contact with which ultimately concludes the challenge. Each individual is momentarily incentivized by person of interest 8180 to keep their blindfolds on in hazardous scenarios such as driving and preparing elaborate food dishes. Minor injuries are sustained by 2 of the 5 contestants. Video number 0817. Video title: $50,000 Extreme Hide and Seek. Summary: Another contest held by person of interest 8180, entailing a $50,000 prize for the last person to be found by a hired tracker and alleged bounty hunter. Person of interest 8180 remained at home for the entirety of the video, communicating with the tracker via two-way radio. Upon conclusion of the challenge, person of interest 8180 exhibited pronounced disappointment and annoyance. Video number 0820. Video title, I built 100 wells in Africa. Summary. Person of interest 8180 transports regulars and his camera crew to the outskirts of Kenya, where communities suffer from poor water conditions. The group proceeds to oversee construction of 100 wells in the surrounding area over into Nairiri. Constructed wells pull typically inaccessible potable groundwater upwards for civilian use. Person of interest 8180 is markedly dismayed that large machinery would be used to bore holes, which immediately necessitate infrastructure to preserve contents. Individual is not present for most of the filling process. According to eyewitness accounts, person of interest 8180 spent a majority of this time attempting to bore his own holes with hand tools, but found the fruits of his labor underwhelming. Video number 0821. Video title, I spent 7 days stranded alone on an island. Summary. Still dissatisfied by the events of the previous video, person of interest 8180 decides to self-administer a survival challenge by being airlifted to the uninhabited Polynesian island of Tetepare, where he spent 7 days living in relative comfort due to an abundance of supplies and enjoyable weather. Unfortunately, the presence of the camera crew appears to cause person of interest 8180 moderate discomfort, which he claims is due to the simulated challenge of not being, quote, realistic, unquote, enough, given the presence of others and the included food catering services. Video number 0822. Video title, I searched 50 dumpsters. Here's what I found. Summary. In an apparent rebound, person of interest 8180 spent several weeks sifting through 50 dumpsters selected in the Los Angeles area. Due to the camera crew's unwillingness to join him, person of interest 8180 is provided a handheld camcorder and chest-mounted body camera to document his findings, which he happily accepts. Video number 0825. Video title, spending 7 days in solitary confinement with the lights off. Summary. In another self-imposed challenge, person of interest 8180 insists crew accompany him to a nearby for-profit prison, where he pays members of staff to allow him a week alone in solitary confinement. Video largely describes the experiences and conversations of friends and crew who were not allowed inside the chamber and were unable to communicate with him per his wishes. Video number 0829. Video title, I built a secret isolation chamber in my couch. Summary. Video is implied to be unscripted and unplanned at the time of filming. Person of interest 8180 converses with the camera candidly, while he explains his desire to hide from his friends and crew via an extra-dimensional space inside his couch. Footage intercuts between his own handheld camera and those of distressed parties attempting to locate him, until he is eventually discovered 45 days later. Video number 0832. Video title, I give $10,000 to everyone I know to leave me alone for one goddamn day. Summary. As the title suggests, person of interest 8180 pays $10,000 to each of his distressed friends, family, and crew members, offering paper currency to anyone that comes into contact with him in exchange for immediately leaving his presence. Despite having made several withdrawals in order to facilitate this, an audit of person of interest 8180's financial records later revealed that no evidence of these transactions exist. Video number 0833. Video title, I spend 7 days buried alive. Summary. Person of interest 8180 is filming himself alone in his backyard, where he takes the next several hours to dig a hole large enough to fit a coffin. Piloting a small rental crane, person of interest 8180 directs the coffin above the space, lowering it down wordlessly. He is seen towing the conveyor belt from video number 0785 into frame, where he begins piling the displaced soil created from his previous efforts. After another hour, subject appears satisfied. He then activates the belt and walks quickly over to the hole, lowering himself down into the space and out of view. A moment later, he is seen popping back up and quickly climbing out, signing off in front of the camera before scrambling back down and disappearing once more. A short while later, soil is loosely deposited into his gravesite by the conveyor belt. Person of interest 8180 is not seen until the end of the video. The interim is spent as a time-lapse of the next week, capturing the discovery of his camera and status by his colleagues, who react with appropriate alarm, calling emergency services shortly thereafter. Person of interest 8180 is also recovered without issue, who plays off his actions as an extreme stunt and a, quote, survival challenge, end quote, similar to those described previously. We only have a couple more, don't worry. Video number 0834. Video title, I spent a month buried alive. Summary. This video possesses similar themes compared to the previous, but is produced in a way that suggests crew members and friends are aware of and are helping facilitate Person of Interest 8180's burial. Subject agrees to take camcorder with him and wears a chest-mounted body camera. Video contains a truncated series of clips and interviews with friends and crew members, as Person of Interest 8180 is non-communicative for a majority of this period, only talking in short bursts to the camera while spending most of his time asleep or exhibiting symptoms similar to catatonia. At the end of the 30-day period, he is exhumed once more without complication. While noticeably thinner and pale in complexion, neither the subject nor his constituents acknowledge Person of Interest 8180's absent need for oxygen, water, or food. Observations from eyewitness testimony suggest Person of Interest 8180's visage improved in the days following the posting of a produced final product. My contacts are getting melted in my eyes. Couple more. Video number 0835. Video title, I spent 3 months buried alive. Summary. Largely similar to the other videos of this kind, though Person of Interest 8180 is far more resistant to his own disentombment than previously observed. Finally, the last video. Video number 0836, currently ongoing. Video title, for every day I spend buried alive, $1,000 is donated to charity, live 24/7. Summary. Person of Interest 8180 decides to hold a philanthropic solo challenge in which he will donate $1,000 to charity for each day he is able to spend buried without impediment. Friends of Person of Interest 8180 exhibit atypical behaviors as well, filming a funeral service in his honor post-internment as content for their own channels, and remaining dressed in funerary attire for the entirety of the time spent on camera. Subject is unclear about which charitable organization would be receiving these donations. However, recovered correspondence between Person of Interest 8180's legal team and a representative of the Mana Charitable Foundation have raised suspicions regarding their potential involvement. With the addition of mild amnestic sigils embedded within the broadcast, Person of Interest 8180's monitoring and containment efforts are entirely self-maintained at this point. Daily ad revenue and paid super chats accrued from viewers of the live feed have increased steadily since the stream's inception. Thus, Person of Interest 8180 has been allowed to remain in this state until this is no longer the case. So basically, I think this is an anomalous interest for Mr. Beast. I think that's who Person of Interest 8180 is. Mr. Beast is an anomaly who's, according to the SCP universe, just buried in the ground forever. On a live stream, no less. That is that. Not too bad. Interesting. I didn't think Mr. Beast was going to be an anomaly. Purple Sheep Dude, as he should. As he should. That is that. I'll keep the jazz going. I kind of like this. The fire apparently in this, you can hear it crackling every once in a while. I have it quiet, but I can vaguely hear. Edwell Art, why ads on Twitch exist? Aw. Okay, I'll wait. Super pixels because money. I tried to make them as unintrusive as possible. I think I have it set to be like once every like hour. Try to make it, you know, so it's not too intrusive. But yeah. Looking back in chat. Oh yeah, Oregon got nuked. Kick them right the fuck out. No minors allowed. But yeah. They're gone. You will not see them. Do you remember Pixels? The feds are watching me. I think the feds are watching everybody all the time. It's in America. It's kind of how it is. Purple Sheep Dude. Oop. Rip. Yeah. You can't... Maybe I should make it more clear in my defense. But, yeah. I should make it more clear. Like, what's the term people use a lot? 18 plus or minors DNI. I thought I had that in some places, but maybe I really need to highlight it. Uberpixel, I got recommended the FNF Pico Fentanyl song. Yes, you should listen to it. It's great. I love it. A lot of flashing lights, though. If you have epilepsy, don't watch that. I would not watch that if you have epilepsy. It gets very bright and colorful. But if you don't, enjoy. Purple Sheep Dude. Sad they were minor because they had a nice convo. Hope they don't take it too personally. Seem nice. Yeah, they were funny. They were, and that's the thing. Like, you know. If they're under 60, exactly. Brennan brought it to my attention, and I was like, yeah, not. Here's the thing. I did tell Renan, in defense, I did say this. I was thinking maybe let them enjoy the end of this stream, and then after, kick them right the fuck out, and send them a message that says no minors allowed. But we can't send messages, apparently, so, yeah. We couldn't. If we could send a message, I would have loved to send something that just in all caps says no minors allowed. Just that, kick them the fuck out. But yeah, I was trying to be kind of nice and like hoping that, or go kitten, yeah, you get it. You say it a lot that there shouldn't be minors. You even said it in the stream. They kept talking. I was trying to kind of like passive aggressively, I guess, be like, you know, no minors allowed, and was hoping that would be enough for them to. Because they seemed like mature enough to get the hint and get the fuck out. Like if they're talking in here and they understand what we're saying, then they should get like, hey, nudge, nudge, no minors, get the fuck out of here. And they did. They didn't. So it kind of had to drop the hammer on them. So, yeah. Purple Sheep Dude. But to be fair, like, don't tell your age. That's the thing too. I was thinking is like, realistically, and it's fucked up, but if I don't know your age, I can't really, like, technically ban you, but, like, you know, if you're gonna say your age and you're minor, then you're gonna get fucking banned. What can I say? You gotta get the fuck out of here. If you're mature enough, you get the hint, you don't say it. Like that, yeah. Like, if you say it, then I have no choice. You kind of gotta get the fuck out of here. Like, you know. Juniper Pixels. Finn, did you know there was a Fentanyl FNF Weekly thing? I believe I haven't listened to it, but I have seen something about that. For sure. Should listen to more of that. Shio. Yo, kidding. This chat is too NSFW for kids. I don't want to look like a creep. Well, yeah, you're not like being a creep. No one here is really. This is an 18 plus chat, and I feel like I make that, or at least I thought I did. I thought I made that clear. But, you know, when you're a kid in here, you gotta get the fuck out. I was hoping that we could send them a chat message to make it like make an example out of them, basically. Like, you're a minor, get the fuck out. We banned them. But Renan said we couldn't send ban messages. But if we could. I hope they don't bitch out Renan, because Renan's the mod. I got to lay the hammer down. So, if they're gonna be pissy about it, then they can be pissy at me. Because I'm the one who hosts this channel, and I say no minors. I don't want them here. They gotta get the fuck out of here. Yeah. That's just the way we do here. Which kind of sucked, because like I said, they were being kind of funny, but then they started talking about their age. I was like, oh, that's not good. You should have... You gotta get the fuck out of here. You shouldn't have tuned into this. Yeah. I thought about being nice and letting them get to the end of the stream and then telling Renan, like, yeah, ban them, block them from this fucking channel, ban them, get them the fuck out of here. But then, thinking back on it, I was like, just get them the fuck out. Just get them out. It'd be nice if they're in the VOD, make an example out of them. Make sure they stay the fuck out. No minors allowed. I should probably put that in my descriptions a little more boldly. I think that might be on just my Twitter. I should make that a thing for everything. Minors DNI. We banned them, motherfucker. Worry Bambi. I was like, Sarah, minor here, red alert. I know. And I was like, why would you say your age? You gotta get the fuck out of here now. You really gotta get the fuck out of here. And I was hoping they would get the message, like people were saying. Like, if you're not allowed to be here, you gotta go. But Edward Art, Sarah, still not centered. Fuck. I'll move myself a little bit. I don't know what centered looks like. I'll try moving myself a tiny bit more. Is that better? Let's scooch over. There we go. Purple Sheep Dude is written in the guidelines, is it not? I'm pretty sure that's the first rule. I think it's the first. Oh, wrong way. And then a bit to the left. I'm pretty sure that's the first rule in my guidelines, is no minors allowed. Both on YouTube and Twitch on the stream rules. But, you know. Do the sound. Wee-oo, run in, get them the fuck out. Yeah. I should have a... Oh. I don't know how that would work. I'd love to have a police siren to play if a minor wanders into the stream. Just hit that siren and that can be running signal. Get them the fuck out of here. Make it obvious and make it an example for everybody. Edward, I mean, it would be bad if you're like a third, but you're like 2/3. This is wrong. Uh-oh. Make your neck cover the right corner of the book. This is a really small stream we're working. Like this? That better? I think. I'm looking at two tiny screens where I'm on, so it's like I gotta guess. Okay, I'm too used to casually chatting with mainly V and Ren, and I shouldn't be as gross with everyone. I'm gonna get fucked. I mean, like, it's fine with this chat, but it's like, you know, like people say, like, just no minors allowed. Like, that's the point, is I want everyone to be chill and have a nice time talking, which is why no minors should be here, because then it's fucking weird. This is not, I don't make content for kids, so I don't want kids in here. You know. But yeah. Oh, I see people. I hope this is like centered. I can't. This looks off to me. I think. I don't know. But yeah, that's the first time I've had a minor outright be in this chat, and we banned him. And I hope that's like an example. But I think I should update my shit and make it like more obvious. Not to mention, I think on my Twitch settings, I have it set so like the content tags are like, you know, like not NSFW, but like for mature audiences only, I think is what I have set up. So, but yeah. Kind of sucks, but you know. At least they are out of here. Tried being nice, but once you put your age out there, like what the fuck am I? I can't just not, you know, acknowledge that. I'm not Nova Online over here. Like I gotta fucking. I actually don't want minors here, so they gotta get out here and the Discord. Need to make a persona. Yes, you do. Get a persona, twink. That's just persona gameplay dialogue. Get a persona, you twink. But yeah, that's interesting. I don't think I've ever... There was one other person who tuned in that I suspected was a minor, but then they haven't tuned in since. So Renan, if you hear me, next time they tune in, get them the fuck out of here. Worry Bambi. At some point, I thought they were joking about their age. That's why I was, like, here's the thing. I was too. That's why I'm never, like, I don't want to be a dick and be like, ban immediately. But at the same time, it's like, I want to make sure that there's no kids here. I don't make content for kids, and I don't want kids hanging around here. wasn't for them. But once you start joking, even then, you can't really joke about, like, I don't want minors here. So when you start joking about it, I kind of got to take it serious. Again, it's like when Fillion went to the fucking airport and then, you know, was joking about, like, oh, my PC, it's like a bomb. Like, the fucking, like, they're not gonna, like, you know, take that as a silly little tee-hee, oh, silly content creator, you're taking. No, they have to take that seriously. That's their fucking job. When you joke about having a bomb on the plane, guess what? They don't laugh. They fucking get you searched. Yo, kid, the FBI comedy was so bad. It was, and that's why I didn't read it, because I really didn't want to platform that. I was like, you're really fucking pushing it, kid. You're really, like, I don't like that. So when Renan messaged me about that, I was like, yeah, get him out. Again, I was trying to be nice, and I wanted to at least let them enjoy the one Seraph stream they're ever going to watch. But then we started pointing out, like, the shit we've been saying. I was like, yeah, that's a good point. We have been saying a lot of shit, and they do need to get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, that was a bad one. That one was the one where I was like, I really don't fucking like. Not many things make me uncomfortable, but that one I was like, Purple Sheep did. At this point, that shit literally showed the maturity wasn't exactly enough for this. Yeah. Yeah, that was the moment where I was like, you're really crossing the line now. Now you gotta go. Now you really gotta get the fuck out of here, kid. So yeah. But fun fact, I have told Renan in the past, if he ever suspects someone is a minor, he has full authority to ban the fuck out of them. So I'm very glad I have a good moderator like that. Keep an eye out for that shit. Especially because I was getting involved in the gameplay, so I didn't see everything he said. But a quick scroll through, I was like, oh yeah. Oh, never mind. This guy's really got to go. We really got to get him the fuck out of here. Yeah. Edwell Art, you are famous. You got a viewer. That is true. I did. Excuse me. Purple Sheep dude, I'm a grandma. Please don't ban me. That's okay. No. Grandmas are okay. The elderly, A-okay. That's A-okay, fine and dandy here. The opposite of that, get the fuck out of here. We're knocking your ass out of here. Get out of here. But, Cookin, sorry my camera's on for Renan, but maybe I'm stalking for my phone. The elderly. Yeah, we have made it to another week of streams. Let me turn down the music a little bit. Actually, no, it's fine. I can talk over it. It's not as loud as I thought it was going to be. It only brings mature people here. That's true. I like that. Sheep knows exactly the audience that's allowed here. And I like Edwell Art, what about Trump in your stream? He's elderly. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Trump can be in here if he wants. If the president of the United States wants to tune in and waste his time watching me, that's fine. What else has he got to do? Run a country or something? Who cares? Go kitten. But yeah, the FBI con was icky enough. I yelled at Reddit about it. I saw it for a second and I was like, it's not good. That's really not good. It was that, and then when I scrolled through real quick to see his other chats in here, I was like, yeah, he's got to go. He's really got to get the fuck out of here. Bear that in mind. Right, Bambi, when little bro asks what streamer we're watching, you don't need to know. It's not for you. Yeah. When they get old enough, and I'm probably still going to be streaming for a while, so. Yeah. I'm not going to suddenly stop streaming, unless I die. Then I'll suddenly stop streaming real quick. But, you know. Up until that point. You know. My plan is to continue streaming for a long time, so don't worry. Give it time. I'll still be there. Purple Sheep D. He's not going to like the twink impregnating short. Oh, Trump? He might. You don't know. Maybe he does like that. He might. We don't know him. Yes, he has a couple of wives, but maybe he just needs a twink. That's all he needs. That's all he needs to fix things. Okay, like, man, I say awful shit here. It would actually make me look bad. Please let me live. That's why I like having a mature, no minor audience here to say whatever you want. Because, you know, again, I don't cater to children. So, not a child-friendly VTuber. Those exist. They do have child-friendly VTubers. You can go watch those if you're not old enough to be here. But, you know, not around here, my man. Well, we've made it to another end of the stream. This one was interesting. And we went a little long, but that's okay. Let's see. Next week, I'm going on my vacation on Earth, so I'll not be in heaven. I will not be streaming Wednesday for the rest of the week. That's when I'm leaving. I'll be gone. There'll be one more stream I'm going to do on Tuesday, the night before I go. That's where I'll hang. We'll do a little stream there. I don't know what we'll play. You know what? I do have an idea. I don't want to spoil it. I do have an idea for Monday or a Tuesday stream, so that'll be fun. But it'll just be one stream. After that, I won't be streaming for the rest of the week. And then when I come back, July 1st, that's going to be the big outfit debut, the new model debut, I should say, on July 1st. That's going to be exciting. Hope you're interested. It'll be fun. And if you're not following me, and you're old enough, you're, mature enough to be here, then you should totally follow my socials, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I'm really glad we followed me on that. But yeah, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitch. I post clips on days that I'm not streaming and reminders for when I am. And also on Discord. I do have a Discord you can hang out. Other Seraph fans. I post sudden stream announcements, things like that. But yeah, plenty of places to hang out with other Seraph fans and see content and good things like that. I do have the waiting room up on YouTube for the model debut. But yeah, that's a couple of weeks from now. The next stream is going to be Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Pacific time, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know exactly what we're going to play. I have an idea. I might look into it. But it's going to be interesting. It'll be fun. I think a couple people in here will like the game I have in mind. If it works. I have to see if it's better. Debut. Let's go. Yes. It's exciting. I'm looking forward to it. I will see you there. But yeah, I think that's about the only reminders. Oh, and while I'm on vacation, I'm planning on posting 2 clips every day that I'm gone instead of 1. Special, little extra. And then, that's about it. I think I'll probably post pictures of my travels, so you know I'm not dead yet. That'll be fun. I've been watching too many dark videos of YouTube where people, perish before they get back home. Sad. But oh, hold on. I gotta turn that off. Get that out of here. We don't need it right now. But yeah. With all of that, hold on. We need some nice music. Oh, actually, I know the perfect music because it's so late. This is some great late music. Where is it? Nice nighttime music. Here it is. But tune's ready for the end of this. Perfect. All right. With all of that being said, I'm Seraph. You have all been wonderful, and I will see you again very soon. Okay? All right. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Bye. See you later. See you next time. Good night. See you next stream on Tuesday before vacay. All right. Bye. Bye.